Gator, what's up? Probably some noise in the background. I'm home right now, y'all. I'm on my phone. Wow, Jamil, what's up? Hold on, what'd you say? What'd you say? Hold on, let's see. Is there any sound down here? I just turned off my camera. How you doing? Let's see. Viva Hassan is trying to put himself on somebody else. Someone need to teach you. I'll just put noise in the background. And I'll go home. Doing this one from the phone. But I got a better phone now, so everything will work better. But yeah, he basically keeps trying to attach himself to the people. Like he really is like trying to attach himself to the people. Like he got something to do with it. He really wants to be a part of it. He really think that we gonna look back in history at this beef and be like, yeah, Hassan, 50, Dream, and all of them was beefing. Like he really think we gonna put him in it. Oh my god. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and my bad for last night. Um, those of you in the back chat know what happened. But yeah, had to put hands and feet on. And shoulders, knees, and toes. So I apologize for that. Funny. It's funny though. I think I was gonna get home. What happened? Well, the the like button is Hassan is trying to continue to secret. Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is. My camera work? Oh, you can't even see me. Can you even see me? Oh, let me go up here in the light. Go up here in the light. Can you see me? No, I don't like this. I don't like this light. I don't like that light. Which one should I play first? Well,
Yo,
Reframing
what's the word, gang? So
issues in
look,
power.
man, you got Supreme team. You know, they've been in the news lately, definitely because of the Earth Gotti situation. And his yo, what's the word, gang? So look, man, you got Supreme team. You know, they've been in the news lately, definitely because of the Earth Gotti situation. And his son called a little backlash yesterday. Preem Jr., his father reached out with a phone call towards the internet and publicly gave him an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? And Preem basically responded to it, saying how he apologized for his behavior. He should have stayed out of, certain situations that didn't concern him as well.
Now, when y'all hear Hassan reaction to this, because he's gonna play. Can y'all hear me? He's gonna play Supreme's reaction, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, you wasn't there for your son," and trying to tell him how to be a father when you're not in his son life. But yeah,
He agrees with his father by doing it publicly. So y'all get in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all think. Gang.
But ultimately, I had to sit with myself. And I seen the message that my dad sent to me yesterday, and it hit me a certain type of way, like emotionally. I didn't really know if I was gonna say anything back. I didn't know how to approach it. I spoke to so many different people. I got so much different feedback, but ultimately, I had to sit with myself and really understand and grasp the frustration of a hard-headed son. Over the last 6 to 7 years, he's been begging me and pleading with me, yo, chill out, and pleading with me, yo, chill out.
hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hold on. Let me take these headphones off. Let me take these headphones off. Hold up. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me? I had to take the headphones
Chill
off.
out, stop, yo, get off the internet, yo, help me do this, do that. And, I went against that. And subconsciously, I was doing it because I wanted to reach him in another way. Like, I
Let me
just
block
felt
these
like I
headphones.
wanted attention. And the attention that I wanted, I got the attention, but at what cost? Like, I want to mend the relationship with my dad, and I'm not mad at what he said. Everything he said was accurate. Me engaging in stuff that doesn't concern me, or me trying to, I was a son trying to stick up for his dad and his dad's friends, but I didn't need to do that because sometimes not saying anything is saying everything, and silence is golden, and all those sayings like that. So, I needed that message yesterday to kind of close the chapter close that chapter and move on to the next phase of my life, and take accountability and move on and
Shall we begin? Yeah. Shall we begin?
Yo, what's the word, gang? So look, man, you got Supreme Team. You know, they've been in the news lately, definitely because of the Irv Gotti situation. And his son called a little backlash yesterday. Preem Jr., his father reached out with a phone call towards the internet and publicly gave him an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? And Preem basically responded to it, saying how he apologized for his behavior. He should have stayed out of, certain situations that didn't concern him, as well as he agrees with his father by doing it publicly. So y'all gonna y'all in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all think. Gang.
But ultimately I had to sit with myself. And
What's up?
I seen the message that my dad sent to me yesterday, and it hit me
No, I wasn't
a
talking.
certain type of way, like emotionally. I didn't really know if I was going to say anything back. I didn't know how to approach it. I spoke to so many different people. I got so much different feedback, but ultimately I had to sit with myself and really understand and grasp the frustration of a hard-headed son. Over the last
Call me the
6
yellow
to
black
7 years, he's been begging me and pleading with me, yo, chill out, stop, yo, get off the internet, yo, help me do this, do that. And I went against that, and subconsciously I was doing it because I wanted to reach him in another way. Like
So people was making it seem like this nigga was like spanking his son for what he said for 50 Cent. But apparently he's been telling his son for a while. He's been telling his son for a while, yo, chill out. Get off the internet. That's not how we do things. And when you listen to Hassan video, you're going to hear him talk about it, make it seem like he just corrected you with the 50 Cent shit. And this is his problem. Like, why are you jumping in between the father and son spat? It's none of your business.
in the relationship with my dad, and I'm not mad at what he said. Everything he said was accurate. Me engaging in stuff that doesn't concern me, or me trying to, I was a son trying to stick up for his dad and his dad's friends, but I didn't need to do that, because sometimes not saying anything is saying everything, and silence is golden, and all those sayings like that. So I needed that message yesterday to kind of close that chapter and move on to the next phase of my life, and take accountability and move on and understand and enjoy the rest of the time that we have here on earth, because we don't know how long we're going to be on earth. And the biggest thing is accountability for my actions. And he wasn't wrong for nothing he said. Like, he was dead on, and I respect everything he was saying, and I understand. And I hope that is the first steps for us repairing our relationship. I want to apologize to Irv's family. Like, I was.
See, so he's been having problems with his dad for a long time. Like, his issues are more deep rooted than what he said about 50 Cent and all that Irv Gotti shit.
I was way out of line for speaking for y'all. I should have never even said anything. I apologize for that. I want to apologize to my mother, because I know with all the stuff going on in the news and the media and on the blogs, I know she's getting that at work, and et cetera, et cetera. And the list is I'm gonna apologize to my family. I want to apologize to Prince, my cousin, because when he came home, he was telling me, "Yo, chill out. We gonna be good." So I want to apologize to Prince, my uncles, and Pops. I heard your message, man, and thanks for giving me a public ass whooping. Sometimes you need to get your ass beat in public to understand what you're doing. So yeah, it's gonna be a new me, man.
You see what I'm saying? He don't have a problem with it, but somehow Hassan does. So let's take a look at what Hassan had to say.
Yeah, this personal now.
Gang, gang. Gang, bang. Pull up the bang, bang.
It's been a lot of talk about my walk in New York. Boy, I stay in my
Come on, we bullshit with this video. Start that shit.
a lot of talk about my walk in New York. Boy, I stay in my bag. I don't know what they thought. Plus the lane that I heard is really getting absurd. All the rumors and the slanders, niggas really got nerve. I helped a lot of cause just to watch them betray me. They want it all, but not the work. Bunch of Johnny come lately. Till you go upside the head with the stick all crazy. Let the scars be the reminder of the day that you played me. I just want.
Come on. Shit.
Yeah, this personal now.
Gang, gang. Gang, bang. Pull up the bang, bang.
It's been a lot of talk about my walk in New York. Boy, I stay in my bag. I don't know what they thought. Plus the lane that I heard is really getting absurd. All the rumors and the slanders, niggas really got nerve. I helped a lot of cause just to watch them betray me. They want it all, but not the work. Bunch of Johnny come lately. Till you go upside the head with the stick all crazy. Let the scars be the reminder of the day that you played me. I just wanna ball and live. Do some music, raise my kids, get some bread, get some chips. I ain't with the suckers. Murder, sell some dope, drink some lean, smack a hole, pop some pills, let it blow. They just think that's all we know. These niggas do snake shit and play dumb facts. Curse when you can't trust shit, they ain't want facts. Make you wanna pull up and spray something. Got me on my Drake shit, say
Bad at y'all. Wait, shit. How you talking shit listening to 50? This nigga's a weirdo.
shit, say something.
I am not gang, gang. I do not gang, bang. Bring it like a young. Pull up the bang, bang. I am not gang, gang.
That's just how it was. I smile now, but I smile stop the crying. Yeah.
Come on with the bullshit. Flip flop. I hate when they do this shit. Why did they make this shit on the phone? Like, and then it skipped all the way there. All right, look, I'm just have to let it filter it. Waiting for our Uber now. We'll be right over.
That be picking up cans, or that dude that you used
You really listening to music like, yeah, this is real life, y'all. Yogi Bear looking bad. Seven Shadow, what's up? Make sure y'all like, bro. Yogi Bear looking bad. So niggas really like listening to these rap songs like, yeah, man, this is life. This is life in the streets, man. I'm stuck in the trap. I'm stuck in the trap, man. They go to the couch. I'm outside of the trap, man. These songs is real
or that
life.
dude that you used to fight. I seen the mail, mama. That nigga in Clinton. And mom from Harlem to Brooklyn. I don't know. Street down in Charleston. I don't know. A few cats happen where I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it.
I'll be home in a sec. I'm waiting for Uber now.
A few cats happen where I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it. Anybody that ever been through anything in their life?
As a matter of fact, y'all want me to wait until I get to the house and get on the computer? Because I can keep it going until I transition onto the computer, or I can stop this live and then uh, go on my computer when I get to the crib. I'm waiting for my Uber right now. We live like literally around the corner, like 2 blocks over. We just don't want to walk because we got the babies. And, and it's raining.
That's all the struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me. Understand. Now in the scheme of things, the Benz, the Bentley coupes, the beam of things, the gold, the dope, the triple beam and things. I'm getting money. You know the dream.
Yo, he be really listening to these joints like, y'all hear the lessons? I'm gonna keep going. Y'all hear the lessons, man? Y'all hear the lessons in the song? These in real life, bro. Gang, gang. The ops is trying to get me. Yo, if I hear another nigga that's over the age 21 use the word op, and they near me, you get backhand. You're getting backhand slap. For real. You get backhand slap because I'm not going for it no more. If I hear another nigga use the word op and you 21 or over, you get back.
You know the dream of things. Man, I thought I was a shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my nana's basement. Here's the question: how can a young nigga be so old? How can a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd with no wings? How can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard and so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone, I was born my year. Scoot up writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Yeah.
There we go.
That's just how it was. I smile now, but I smile and stop from crying. Yeah. Yeah. To me. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just amazing, right? When you listen to this Bill Ray song and you think about 50 Cent. Who's his father? It's amazing.
It's
when
not
you listen to this song.
This Supreme is not that nigga dad,
and
bro.
you look at Supreme Jr. and you ask yourself, where's his father?
Like
his whole life.
Oh my God, nigga.
You know, this
it's not that nigga
this
dead.
live right here, I'm taking it so personal. This shit's so personal. So personal. I'm just sitting back and I've been watching and analyzing the internet. And ooh wee. Wow.
Daddy, not your daddy.
I'm gonna break this song down.
He said, I'm taking it. This nigga said, I'm taking it personal. Why, nigga? These niggas don't know you. Oh shit! I can put my logo up now. I forgot they took what's the name? Mama. Well, I like that background. What the fuck am I doing? I forgot they took what's the name? Mama. Out my joint. But what was I gonna say? Nigga. Oh, like that. Nigga. Why are you taking it personal? These niggas don't know you. These niggas don't know you, man. Well, like bangers. Like that one. These niggas don't know you, man. Why is it personal for you? Mike James, who Mike James? Yeah, this nigga is lame. Like, what are you taking it personal for? It has nothing to do with you. Yo, in this joint, he gonna be like, did you see the movie? Supreme is 50 Cent dad. Nigga, did you not watch the outtakes of the movie? What's it called? The director's cut? He said, Red don't tip me. First time I see you, I might start talking about ops. You the dickhead. But bro, like he was like, did you see the movie all? Cream is 50 Cent dad. I'm like, nigga, did you watch the director's cut and all that shit? They put that in there as like a plot twist. 50% of the movie was fiction. That's not how it went. When he got shot, it wasn't all dramatic and shit. This nigga was happening. If you look at the real story of 50 Cent, and he was talking about when he got shot, this nigga was happening from the front seat to the back seat to the front seat. It wasn't no dramatic, oh, somebody walk up on him and shoot him, and then his grandpa come out, and then fucking Bubba from Forrest Gump say, fuck the ambulance. Take the truck. No. It didn't happen that way. None of it happened that way. Make sure y'all hit that like
Play it
button as
again.
y'all come in.
Because I didn't think y'all hear what this
I can't
nigga's
see the lights
Bill,
off.
Bill Ray
I'll get
is
you
like,
paid.
sometimes I play music with so much meaning and y'all don't hear it and y'all don't get it. But I'm gonna break this song down.
Chimney, chim, chibri. Yes. None of the presents under the tree was for me. A foster
I'm gonna break
kid.
the song down. Look, y'all see him licking his lips. Whenever he's thinking about a man, he get the biting and licking his lips. Yo, didn't this nigga don't I got a video where this nigga was like, so you gonna take that away from a man? When a girl got your toes curling and your feet in the air, I said toes curling and feet in the air. What? Who the fuck is you? Yeah, nigga said, I'm a nigga jumping out of moving cabs, 2 guns blazing, shooting at the police. That's a t-shirt.
None of the Christmas presents under the tree was for me. A foster kid.
Own family. It sounds fucked up, but nigga, that's me.
A foster kid within my own family. What that sound like? That sound like
So,
50 Cent, right?
not you. No.
His mother died. She got murdered, poisoned, whatever happened to her. May
But
she
how was
rest
he a
in peace.
foster kid?
He was a foster kid within his own family.
When was he a foster kid in his own family? He was raised by his grandma and his grandpa, and they loved him to death, and he took care of him. What are you talking about? They didn't treat him like a stepchild. They gave that man everything he wanted. What movie were you watching? What story did you watch, my nigga? You creating narratives? I could have sworn his grandma and his grandpa loved him. Wasn't his grandpa played by his grandma played by the lady that played Waller? Yo, I tell you, Waller's an evil lady, yo. In the comic books, ain't got shit. The movie ain't got shit on the comic books. Waller is evil. Did anybody see Creature Commandos yet? Y'all gotta see that shit. Oh, I ain't mean to get off topic, but y'all got to watch that show. That shit is fire. I think that's the best DC animation show ever made. And it's made for adults. They be cussing and fucking and all types of shit up in there.
And how my mama just took off. I guess she was
Lethal
mad.
funny
But
as
she
shit
got
too.
shook off from dad. Grandma did the best she could. Yes, man, but I still did hand to hand. I still.
Grandma did the best she could. Sound like 50 Cent, right?
Pack some grams, and I still live off the land. Trying to stack some grams, and I still try to be something that I'm not. The other dude right there, that
You know the next man.
No, they
He
don't.
said, I'm still trying to be something that I'm not. You know the next man.
Don't sound like 50 Cent, bro.
Why not the best man? Is life a test, man? Who's trying to be something that they not? That's Little Preem, right?
No.
Why not the best man? Let me know.
What?
It's like a test, man.
Wait a minute. See, this is what I mean, y'all. This is little proof of what I be talking about, bro. He be listening to these songs and thinking that this shit is real life, bro. This nigga's talking about his own life. First of all, the nigga talking about his own life in the song. How are you comparing somebody else's life to Cream and 50 Cent, my nigga? He said, "Lift eyes are the blickies." That's what I'm saying. So 50 the only nigga that's raised. That's what I'm saying, bro. What is you talking about? I was raised by my grandma. Shit, I thought my grandma was my mom all the way until I was damn near 11, until she died. Well, I knew who my mom was, but I was up under my grandma. I call her mom. You know, you not the 50 wasn't the only nigga raised by his grandma. What the fuck is you talking about?
Like a test man? Yes, it is. I'm just asking before I die.
Can somebody tell me who I am? Goddamn. Is my pops full of sand?
Or the cat that be picking up cans? Or the dude that you used to fight?
I seen the mail, mom. That nigga in Clinton.
Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? I don't know.
Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? Who that sound like? Little Preem, right?
Jim Jones? No, it sounds like Jim Jones.
Street Valley of Charleston?
Oh, no.
A few cats happen where I've been, so I know y'all understand
Where I'm at with it.
Anybody that ever been through anything in their life?
It's on trash, bro.
It's all the struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me, understand.
Now I'm in the scheme of things.
This nigga is an action figure. This nigga is animated to the motherfucker. I've never seen somebody so animated. He said Hassan was raised by the zebra leg dog. I've never seen somebody so animated, bro. Like, why are you so animated? You don't gotta be so animated to get a point out, bro. It's just
Bitch, the
crazy.
Bentley coops, the beam of things, the coke, the dope, the triple beaming things. I'm getting money. You know the dreamers things. Man, I thought I was a shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my nana's basement.
Here's the question.
How can a young nigga be so old? How can a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd?
How could a smart nigga be so dumb? I thought gangsta.
We've been asking you that for a long time, bro. We've been asking you that for a very long time.
Gangsters move in silence. How could a smart nigga be so dumb?
Wait. Did this nigga just say gangsters move in silence? Are you serious, nigga? Are you serious, nigga? If gangsters move in silence, you need to get the fuck off the internet if you supposedly a gangster.
Watching 50 Cent and Big Meech beefing all over the internet? How could a smart nigga be so dumb?
And he's saying this as if he's not trying to insert himself into the beef on the internet. How can a dumb nigga be so dumb in your case? You say just a grip in his lips. Yeah, he wanted to be a rapper. Certified cornball. Make sure y'all hit that like button, family. And hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. I'm still trying to get me a case to show my ass tomorrow. No Diddy. Show my ass off tomorrow. No Diddy. For the Super Bowl. Here he goes. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on this motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. And my brother is on the Super Bowl party. My live stream the Super Bowl. I'm a live stream the Super Bowl from the Super Bowl party. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Let me tell y'all something about these Eagles. No, fuck you. I'm cussing niggas. Yeah, big crowd. Support Rim University. The grand opening will be never. The grand opening will be never. So hit the Cash App, the PayPal. The grand opening will be never. Yup. EAGLES. Eagles, yo, Mr. Switch. If we win,
We meeting up at the parade. Me, you, and So Genius is meeting up at the parade, bro.
Wings, how can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard and so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone, I was born my year. Screwed up writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Yeah. Y'all know where I'm at.
You thinking about that nigga rapping. You're like, oh, Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. Ooh, where you talk? Gangster, nigga. That nigga, he listening to this song like Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. Yo, I'm ready. You telling me come on for it.
Hold on, the grandmother. You listening like
Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. Ooh, where you talk? Gangster, nigga.
That's just how it was. I smile now, but I smile and stop crying. Yeah. Yeah. Soupy. Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. I'm not even staying long on this live. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and I'm out. But I'm gonna say what I gotta say because I got a lot to say. What I'm witnessing and I'm seeing on this internet. Shall we begin? I don't have to play catch up and play everything that happened with the Rick Ross and this one beef and that one beef. I'm going to get right to the nitty gritty.
And if I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather pack, niggas would be telling me I'm wrong, right? If I said I was smoking on your mother, right, I'll be wrong, right? Fucking clown ass nigga, man. Nigga's a clown, man. And y'all love this nigga, bro. This nigga's a clown, bro. If I said I'll be wrong, right? Every people gotta know when it's a time to, and a place to joke and be serious and like, you know, like my man Irv is in the hospital right now and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So we gonna see you, but on another note. Irv is one of the most influential, important people in the hip-hop game ever. He had something to do with Jay-Z, Ja Rule, DMX, Ashanti. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget who Irv and Murder Inc. was to the culture, right? Now is the time for no jokes. We need energy and we want Irv to push through and make it through, man. We not going for none of that slander, none of them jokes, man, because it's not the time for that, bro.
Yeah, my bad, Joe. We heading home now. I'll be on my computer shortly. I'm gonna let it play though.
Yeah, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't really feeling what he doing to Lil Meech, bro. I don't like that shit, man. That's an innocent kid, man. You seen how Lil Meech was acting when he got caught in the airport? Yo, that's not my gun. Yo, please. Like, you know he's an innocent kid, man. Like, you're not supposed to expose him and do that to him. He violated Lil Meech, and that's crazy. But this is to be expected. Look how he treat his own son. Look how he treat his son's baby mothers. I'm telling y'all this right now. I don't wish death for nobody. I don't play about that death shit. But he gonna It's gonna be a lonely, painful one, excruciating one for him. And the only person that's gonna be at the nigga funeral is Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder. Those are the only two niggas that's gonna be at the funeral. He OD'ing on Lil Meech, man. Real Lil Meech, man. You wasn't supposed to say F Ross, and you wasn't even supposed to text him. You know he's famous for exposing the text messages and phone calls like the police. You was supposed to call him or for somebody else's number or something. You bugging.
Well, he definitely right though. Little Meech definitely wasn't supposed to do that.
Little Preem said a lot. I might have left out the clip with him talking about getting revenge on 50 Cent. But I'm going to get straight to what his father had to say.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robertson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robertson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his life.
But I don't get what he said that was so wrong though. I don't know why Preem was mad.
Fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace, the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
Now, for those of y'all that don't know who that is, that's Supreme from the Supreme team talking to his son, talking about his son, Supreme Jr.
What's the eyes?
And you see, the way Preem is talking, now let me dissect that shit. Because he said all the right things. He said all the right things. For a man that was in his son's life, Supreme didn't raise Supreme Jr. He wasn't in his life. He left him when he was a baby. And all Supreme seen, Junior, his son, his Junior, all he saw and heard was the stories of how his father placed a hit on 50 Cent, somebody that's alleged his brother. We forget that part, right? We forget the part where 50 Cent hinted that Preem might be his father in his own movie, but we leave that out.
All right, y'all. I just got in the crib. I'm about to do butter. videos. I'm about to hop on the computer now. Oh, give me a second.
Regulators, mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Hey, how everybody doing tonight?
What's up, sis? Hold on.
Who all in here?
Jumping on the computer now. Hold on.
Jaded, Seven, Manzy, Robbie, Mr. Switchy. Shadow, Quaz, Neekwabook, Enlighten, Jamil. I'm in Tennessee, y'all. Woo! Hey, Douglas. I had it all planned out and forgot the song that I was going to say. Yeah, Regulators just popped in my head, so there you have it.
All right, I'm back.
Yay.
My bad, y'all.
You ain't even have to call me this time. I just popped up at the right moment. Bloop.
Did right. I had to switch to the computer. Hold on. I'm gonna play it from his actual video because this is
But wait, I'm going to ask like dude in the video, what this light-skinned dragon done did now?
He's basically trying to insert himself inside of Supreme and them beef, and he's being a fucking hypocrite, trying to tell a nigga how to raise his fucking son. Yo, did y'all see this shit? These niggas is weird. Let me show y'all this first. These niggas is, I ain't gonna lie, this is a great AI video of him, but these niggas is weird.
Didn't he do the same thing with Gilly?
Look, these niggas did a whole hour. It just did. Whole hour. A whole hour and some change. It's just that. Just him sitting in the rain with his sword. I don't know who the fuck it's called Young Pharaoh Meditation.
It's just a photo that they stretched across the whole video.
Yeah, and it's just that and this dark ass music. And that whole
They trying to jump on the meditation wave. That don't even look like Pharaoh.
It do. I ain't gonna lie, sis. That shit do.
It looked like that could be Pharaoh uncle with a receding hairline.
No, they got the what's the name and everything. I don't know how
that widow's peak is widow with AI. AI is petty. I'm telling you.
Petty. All right, let's go. Here it goes.
Personal net.
Is this it right here? Yeah, this is it.
Why does this ninja think he a superstar?
I don't know, but like he's inserting himself in Supreme and them beef. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Hold on. They played all that already. And what I want to say, I agree with Preen. Meech shouldn't have Lil Meech, he shouldn't have text 50 Cent that shit. He should have known 50 was gonna blast that shit on the internet. And now
already
to your father. Now you got cut off by your surrogate. Now you got cut off by your surrogate father, and you possibly can get cut off by your real father by telling his business.
It's the daggone shame.
Right. I found something.
His face look like he worked for Timu. I ain't with you.
I see. I found some of my drip. Hold on. Let me make it. I found some of my drip. Yeah, I found a couple more of my. I found some of my drip in the what's the name?
I cleaned out that daggone storage.
I'm trying to get like y'all. I'm trying to get like Jaded. I done found some of my drip. Oh yeah, Enlighten. Look at my Leo Jones. Look at my Leo Jones. It ain't like yours though. It ain't like yours though. Yeah, but that shit was weird, yo. That whole fucking party was weird. I don't want to talk about it right now because we still got years. But god damn it. You see, ain't no marks on me. My knuckles is fucked up. But yeah, I agree with him on that with what's her face? He shouldn't have called, he shouldn't have text 50 because 50 was just going fucking what's her face? 50 was just going to blast that shit and he shouldn't have did that
50
shit.
is a troll of all seasons. He don't care.
He should have never did that. That's what I'm saying. Like you knew he was going to do that. He been putting all your father information up there. He been putting all that other information up there. Why would you go and do that shit? But what, like, why are you trying to insert yourself in the father son spat? Like, this is between. Did you just come in and go out? Oh, that's me.
No.
Came back in on the other one. My bad.
Oh, I was finna say, who else got the
That's what I was looking at. I was
Lord, we get robbed.
yeah. I'm like, yo, who the fuck? Somebody hijacking my shit. But Doug, what's up? But he should have just minded his business on this. I don't know why he's trying to involve himself in this shit. And then, like, you don't care about putting your family in danger because you think Preem ain't got no reach outside of jail. You think niggas ain't going to take this some type of way. You want them to take it some type of way for you to go back and forth with them.
Yeah, but when they get serious, he want to
Yeah,
cry in
that's
front
what
of
I'm
the
saying.
folks.
You don't hear these niggas saying, this internet beef ain't for us. You don't, that didn't register to you. Like, that didn't tell you, like, they're not
He a
going to go back
crash
and forth
dummy.
with you. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't tell you that, like, they're not going to go back and forth with you on the internet. They're not. They're going to do something totally different. 20 people in the chat. We got 13 likes. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. Family. I'm gonna leave it like this. I like this. I like this mode.
And mourn in peace the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
Now,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
for those of y'all that don't know who that is,
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me read something real quick. I forgot about this. Enlighten sent me this earlier. I put it in the chat too.
Oh yeah. Pharaoh was fighting with
Yeah,
spell check to put that in there.
yeah, definitely was. My hashtag BMs are going to prison for life, and they clown asses still playing games. These are they are so damn stupid and spoiled. They are also gang affiliated. Also, um, you only need one also there, but
Yeah, and that didn't say affiliated neither. It said
yeah,
affiliated.
affiliated. That's what I was going. I was ready to point that out too. I think it says affiliated. I don't got my glasses on, but I'm pretty sure it says affiliated.
It ain't spelled nowhere near affiliated. Just know that.
They're also affiliated. No, they are also gang affiliated also, and they're getting their organizations taken with them. So he said it's so sad how people throw their entire lives away because they refuse to stop doing crime.
Pot, meat, kettle. He was looking in the mirror when he typed that.
Yeah, he said, "What the fuck did I just walk back in on?" Yeah, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. It's like he's like you're trying to convince us that they're going to jail, but nobody has even been. The cops haven't. If there was an investigation, they would at least have came to them people. Like, and then you keep telling us that we're going to jail. I'm still waiting for the FBI to knock on my door. React is still waiting for the FBI. Enlighten still waiting for the FBI. Shit, there's a whole list of people still waiting for the FBI. They
You
got
still waiting for the FBI?
that's why I said I'm still waiting for the FBI. Trip C's waiting for the FBI. I mean, everybody in the chat waiting for the FBI. Oh yeah,
Wait,
Quad Brown commented on my shit too. He said y'all will make up lies about anything goofy. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I lie? Where's the lie?
wow. You obviously are not gainfully employed because you have time to troll the internet looking for people talking about Pharaoh.
You looking for a daddy? You looking for a zaddy? That's in my
Just
home,
live your truth, boo boo. There's plenty out there that want you.
right? All right, let's get back to
There's
this.
plenty
That's
of, I wouldn't
Supreme
call that
from the
fish in the
Supreme
sea,
team.
but yeah.
Right, he need help. He need just as much as help as Phil. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Mm,
He said, uh, he commented on my joint. One of the joints, he was like, Pharaoh got a shout out from the CIA. Fucking, and Kendrick shouted out Hassan in the song because he got a song called "Turn Your TV Off." Nigga, that saying has been around for how long?
yeah, and it didn't even come from Hassan. It's just
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure if he had got it from Hassan, he would have said shout out to Hassan Campbell. He would have put it somewhere in those lyrics. DD, what's up? He said, I don't know what
Didi.
I'm talking about, but I'm not looking for them. Hey, DD. Yeah, Pharaoh wrote, my BMs are going to jail, are going to prison for life, and they clown asses still playing games. They are so damn stupid and spoiled. They are also gang affiliated, also, and they are getting their organizations taken with them. Did the FBI come knock on your door yet? Because we still waiting. It's so
Mm-mm.
sad how people throw their entire lives away because they refuse to stop doing crimes. Yeah. So if the FBI knock on your door, let me know because I'm still waiting for it too, and I'm still waiting for that package. You said give you a week. You said give you a week.
Yo,
Talking to us.
What's that?
he just, I can't. I can't with
Son.
him. Just
Talking
ugh.
about his son, Supreme
Also,
Junior.
shout out from the CIA is the most ridiculous shit ever. That's what I'm saying.
And you see, the way Preem is talking, now let me dissect that shit. Because he said all the right things. He said all the right things.
Yeah, that's
Affiliated.
how
That's
he
how he
spelled it,
spelled it.
man.
For a man
That's
that
how
was
he
in his
spelled it.
son's life. Supreme didn't raise Supreme Junior.
And
He wasn't in his life. He left him when he was a baby. And also,
so you mean to tell me that? Wait, how the fuck you go? How the fuck you know what's going on in this man's life?
Yo, fast forward that about 5 seconds. That screenshot is disturbing.
What screen? Hey, Quaz. Hey, Quaz. Hey, Quaz.
Shame, shame, shame. Told you,
Hey,
every time you pause the video, he looks
hey,
zestier
Quaz.
and zesty.
You know what to do with that. Nope, dead at my door. I got you. All right, appreciate you. But how do you know if this man wasn't his mom wasn't taking him to go visit him every week? They obviously like if you listen to the apology that Little Preem gave in the beginning, that their beef back and forth or their dysfunction is way more deep rooted than what he said about Irv Gotti. He even said he had other issues with his father. That means he's been in his life and they've been having issues before this.
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna tell a man who the fuck was in his life? Nigga, you ain't in your son life right now, nigga. You got kids in and out the shelter in Bronx River.
A damn shame.
Yo, don't make me hit 10 toes up and find that video of him talking about how you're fucking Oh yeah, I forgot I had this Death Row joint.
No goodness.
It's a cassette tape. But how your baby mama was just in the shelter while you living in the woods up in cabin Bumblefuck in the cabin up in East Bumblefuck. You living out the way in East Bumblefuck. 25 people in the
That's
chat.
the booty mansion, bruh.
Yeah, you out in the cabin in East Bumblefuck while your baby moms is in and out the shelter. And I remember your reply to Ten Toes. You said, if I don't like the mother, fuck the child. You on that 50 Cent shit too. Now,
Mm-hmm.
granted, I would be upset if my son decided to throw some titties on. I would be upset. I can't lie. But that's not me. I'm not gonna stay out of his life. That's still my child. You nigga, you need to change your name. You need to change your name, nigga. I gave you one fucking job.
Hey,
One
nigga,
fucking
boy.
job, and you fucked it up. Your job, I gave you that name to pass it on. You had one fucking job. But nigga, you not in his you still refer to your son as the chick with the big titties, and you won't even let him in your house.
It's the damn shame.
You won't even let him back in your house. You won't like how dare you sit there and talk about somebody else's father and son relationship when you ain't got a relationship with half of your kids. Matter of fact, I only think like 2 or 3 of those kids in that house you in now are yours. No, 3. The two ones that graduated
Girl.
in high school and the young boy, and the rest are adopted.
Mm-hmm.
How you adopting kids and saying fuck your real kids? You adopted kids, move them out the
I
hood.
don't know if he adopted them or if that was our Lily project.
He getting money off of it. Either
Yeah,
way, you adopting and raising kids while your biological kids
struggling.
are struggling right now because you don't like the baby mom. That came out your own mouth.
Fucking pitiful.
Hey, nigga, I know you went to the swap market and got them glasses. You got like 4 different shades of them glasses. You only find that
At
in
the swap meet, the flea
uh-huh.
market,
Mm-hmm.
the bargain bin.
Boy, you had a wild week shopping on Canal Street.
Supreme seen Junior, his son, his junior, all he saw and heard was the stories of how his father placed a hit on 50 Cent, somebody that's alleged his brother.
It's not when did it become alleged his brother? Nigga, you need to see this is what I mean. He takes movies and think that shit is real.
Yep.
And the dude wasn't even based off of Supreme. Majestic wasn't based off. I don't think he was based off of Supreme. It was just to make it look like it was.
You know what I do when I see a based on a
It's
based
real.
on a true story? I go
Right.
look up what really happened. Cause they
He,
lying.
he shows what really happened. He did a
Mm-hmm.
documentary on it before he did, well, either at the same time the movie was out or right after or right before. It was around the same time. He told the actual story. He said about 50% of that movie is fiction
Mm-hmm.
to make
Hold
people
on.
to make the movie good. This nigga take the shit and think everything is real.
I think we've all
We
agreed
forget
he's
that
a
part,
short
right?
butt shorty.
Right.
We forget the part where 50 Cent hinted that Preem might be his father
Mm,
in his own movie, but
Told
we
you.
leave that out.
Told you. That nigga think this shit real.
Are we looking at the fact that 50
The
Cent
enemy's
also
public.
hinted that Supreme had his mother murdered
No, he didn't.
The enemy's public.
in his movie?
No, he didn't hint at the fact that he had his mother murdered. No, he didn't hint at the fact that Supreme was his father. He never. What part of the movie did he hint at that it was his father? What part of the movie did he do that in? Only you took that and was like, "Yo, that was his dad." That nigga don't look nothing like Supreme.
Told you you're a short boy shorty.
And 50 jeans is strong as shit. Now, if you see my dad, I showed y'all pictures of my dad, right? And you see how his genes passed on to me and passed on to my kids. You see the picture of 50 Mile. He don't look nothing like his mother. And he damn sure don't look like Supreme.
So you gotta look like somebody.
That's what I'm saying. He got to look like somebody, and it ain't Supreme. And his genes, and he obviously got his genes from his father. That's what I'm saying. He added filters. That's what I'm saying. He said 50% of the movie was fictional to give y'all good movie. He took that shit. He think Majestic really is dead. Right. Oh, yeah, because he said, because 50 was saying you was always like a father to me. And he was like, you always been like a father, like God to me, or something like that. Nigga. And then he just took a song in the beginning of this and was like, who this sound like? This 50 Cent. Who this sound like? This Supreme. Nigga, you are too old to be taking songs and taking this real life, bro.
Which I think that's just the script. Let me play this shit again so I can dissect it.
Oh Lord. Here we go.
Because, yeah, Preem just said some gangster shit.
What y'all think is the script? What y'all think it was a script? Y'all? Yes. Yes, motherfucker, we do. Because it was a script. Oh, man. He said, one time they was on live together. 50 and Preem June told 50 Cent he was his brother. Wait, when the fuck did that happen? When did that happen? Hold on. He just sent me a text. Why just send me a text? I know he I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do Quad. You ain't shit. I don't even think y'all can see it. Quad, you ain't shit. Let me move back there, go. Quad, you ain't shit. When did he say that though? I ain't saying you lying. I don't remember. I've never heard of that part though. I've never heard of that, but I ain't saying you lying. You could be right, but 50 is never hinted towards that. I've never heard 50.
I don't think he meant brother in that way.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it. If he did, I don't think he meant it in that way. You said check my phone. Hold on. Everybody's sending me texts right now. God damn it. Oh wait, he sent me the live.
What the hell?
He sent me Preem and Hassan Campbell was live.
Oh.
And Preem must have told 50 Cent that he said Supreme Junior allegations alleges 50 Cent is his brother live with Hassan. Oh shit. This channel got 305 subscribers.
That
shit.
mad.
I mean, shit. He could. I don't know, man. I don't know. But he's saying 50. All right, fuck all that. He could be his brother, but 50. What I'm trying to say is 50 Cent has never hinted towards that. 50 Cent has never hinted towards that. And if he was his brother, why was Preem trying to get him killed? Because I'm pretty sure if Preem Jr. believes that 50 Cent was his brother, he got it from his father.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he try to kill his son? That's a crazy ass family if it is. I don't know, man. That's some crazy shit. If it is true, that did crazy.
From a nigga who raised a soldier to be a soldier. But let's not forget.
Wait, what you talking about?
That 50 Cent also hinted that Supreme had his mother murdered.
When did he hint that? What part of the movie was that? And wait a minute, why are you snitching on Supreme, my nigga? if that is true. Don't try to put 50 in it, and the 50 hinted towards it. No, nigga, I don't remember that part of the movie neither. I remember I see you hinting towards it. 50 ain't do that.
It's been bitty
What part?
moons since I seen that movie.
Because I remember Majestic saying, "I love your mother."
Mhm.
In this movie, which I think that's just the script.
Yes.
Let me play this shit again so I can dissect it.
Yo, this cherry bomb joint is slam.
Because
Is a dick.
yeah, Preem just said some gangster shit from a nigga who raised a soldier to be a soldier. But let's not forget, Supreme from the Supreme team didn't raise his son. We gonna get to that.
He couldn't raise his son, but nigga,
You didn't
you didn't raise your kids.
pot
Why are
me
you?
kettle.
Yeah, it's just like, nigga, why are you talking about somebody raising their son and you ain't raised your son?
Or better yet, in the words of Zip with the Drip, let's get to that. You know that shit that I made famous?
Oh my God, now you made it famous. When did you make it famous? I saw you trying to latch on to it, and then Zip told you to get off his nuts. How you make something famous that he stole from Shut Up and React?
Not the paint chips.
Y'all both stole that shit from Shut Up and React. I can go to like 50 videos of Shut Up and React from last year and the year before where he's saying, let's get to that. And Zip even mentioned, he was like, yeah, that nigga from Syracuse, what's his name? Shut Up and React. I'm winding your ass up too. So that means you was watching that nigga and you took it.
Ooh.
Say about oxtails, I'm hungry. He said, I got the oxtails and the short ribs going on for tomorrow. Ooh, I might have to come to you. I might have to spin through your Eagles birthday party. Wait, would you, DD, what would you say? Money what? I might have to come spin. I might have to catch the train to Philly. Cause he got oxtails and short ribs. I might have to catch the train to Philly. Yo, if we win the Super Bowl, me, you, and So Genius is meeting up at the parade, bro. We getting fucked up, bro. I'm live streaming that shit.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my...
What's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. These kids keep running in and out the house.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
Son, Kyle Robertson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robertson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him.
Mm-hmm.
But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence.
Nigga. Is that not a clue that he is not going to go back and forth with you on the internet? And do you think how you smile up in Preem face in this interview that I'm looking at right here? You smiling up in his face and then want to go talk shit about that nigga dad. What do you think? What you think? He's still gonna be cool with you? You think because you think that you're defending him? He said he sound like Bam. You think because you're so called defending him, that's going to overshadow you talking shit about his father? Like you barking up a real big tree, bro. You really barking up a huge tree. So genius, what's up with you? Yeah. I'm live streaming it. I'm live streaming the game too. I said, yeah, I was just talking about you too. I said, yo, if we win, me, you, and Mr. Switchy gonna meet up at the parade. We gonna live stream that shit too. If we win, we meeting up at the parade. Getting fucked up. Getting fucked up. Shit, I'm still trying to get me a case of beer. Hit the Cash App PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Thank you, Niqua. At least somebody rooting for us. Max.
He had a
Hold up. So that's your way of saying, Supreme, that Big Meech ain't a man either?
Wait, what?
Because that shit that he's doing on the internet? I mean, because, and even the crowd, you Soldier Boy, you know how many times I've been called the bozo?
You see how he trying to instigate shit? When did he say Big Meech ain't a man? See, there you go, taking a nigga's words and twisting it. See, now you're trying to spark beef between Meech and Supreme. What type time is you on at 48 years old, bro? Did anybody hear him mention Big Meech? I didn't hear that part. I must have missed it. And you notice that he always do that. He tries to pull somebody else into the beef to fight his battle. He always do this. You never fight. No, nigga, don't try to add Meech into it. He's not gonna be your reinforcement after you didn't talk shit about him all week.
A clown? Because I get paid to be on the internet?
He said I'm gonna
But
be
y'all
hitting from
all
my phone.
entertained by Big Meech
Make sure y'all hit that
and
like
50
button.
Cent. Help me to understand how Big Meech, the biggest drug kingpin in black history in America, one of them, top 5 that are alive, and 50 Cent, a nigga creeping up on being a billionaire, get a pass for doing bozo shit all over the internet.
Yes, he does. He doesn't go nowhere. I've been said that. So genius, this nigga get fully dressed as if he's going to the club to sit on the couch and do videos. I'm dressed like this because I just came from a birthday party. Usually y'all see me, I'm in pajamas. I'm in my pajamas. Like, what the fuck am I getting dressed up for a live stream for? Y'all niggas is tripping. This nigga get fully dressed like he going to the club just to sit on the couch. Wasting outfits. And nigga, why you need liquid courage to say all this? And I notice you do that. Just so when them niggas catch up to you, you can be like, oh, I was drinking. I don't know what I was saying. The problem with that is you did it too many times and nobody's giving you a pass for it anymore because you're purposely doing it. It's obvious by now that you're purposely doing that. He said he put on cologne too. I bet you he did.
But Supreme Jr. gets the ultimate ass whooping. This is the youngest one that wasn't raised by his gangster father. His father left him for dead, but we gonna get to that.
When did his father leave him for dead?
His father left him for dead.
When? You think he had a choice in the matter?
Me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we?
You never speak or associate with your son that made a mistake on the internet. You already left him as a child.
Yeah, nigga, because he can get more time added onto his fucking sentence. You jackass. He's on the internet making threats as if his father is going to do something to 50 Cent. He's already being accused of shooting the man. So, yes, I would. Yes, he has every right to, nigga. You probably get you, nigga. You in here getting me in trouble. What are you talking about? Yeah, he's still a kufar.
You've been in jail his whole life, my nigga. And now because he made a mistake trying to please his father.
No, he wasn't trying to please his father. He was trying to be on the internet, nigga. Exactly what his father said. No, he talking about Supreme right now. He just tried to add Meech into it. And what does this have to do with you? You the only one. I've seen so many people cover this video, right? And he's the only one that is trying to insert himself and give fatherly advice to a nigga when you not even raising your kids right. You putting axes up to their head like it's guns and shit. You scaring the shit out of them. You dragging them out of bed to tell them that Bambaataa molested you and people trying to kill you. He said, "Oh, but still, like, who gives a fuck, bro? That's their business. That's their fatherly and son quarrel. What does it have to do?" He said, "I'm taking it personal. For what?"
Trying to walk in his father's shoes. He's trying to walk in the shoes that you left behind because you ain't buy him no shoes. And then you telling the whole world
Because he ain't
how you gonna disown him because he's on the internet like the rest of the world? Welcome to the real world, Preem. You've been in a jail.
He's on the internet making threats, speaking for his father. That's a totally different thing. His father is already in jail. And he's on the internet making threats as like what if Preem still got connections on the outside and he just fucked those connections up. He can't move the same because of his son is basically dry snitching on him. What are you talking about, bro? You don't make sense. Again, this is their quarrel. Why are you upset about it? Go raise your kids.
Since he's been a child, so you don't know what it's like to be on the internet, Preem, but you're gonna abandon your son because of the fact that he's on the internet, Preem? Nah.
No, he didn't abandon him. He gave him a choice. You didn't hear that part where he said, "I gave him a choice. It's either me or the internet. You need to stop talking on that internet, speaking for me and other people. It's either me or the internet." He said his son made his choice. He said, so obviously he made the choice to stick with the internet. So he told his son, okay, well then, as long as you on that internet, I can't deal with you. Now, personally, I wouldn't do that, but that's their business. Still, Preem is a grown ass man. A grown fucking man. You gonna abandon your son like he ain't a grown ass man. You abandoned your son because he wanted to live in his truth. Something that you won't even do. You abandoned your son because he wanted to live in his truth. Something that you refused to do.
And I'm not even done yet. Filthy nigga.
Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace, the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
You gotta go just that fast. That's how fast you left your son life.
Oh my God.
And refuse to learn?
Says the nigga that got locked up for beating up women. You had kids at that time. You've been having kids since you were 17. You went to jail at 18. Did you leave? You left your kids. Matter of fact, you to this day you left your kids in the motherfucking hood, in and out of shelters.
How you gonna tell me or the world?
You were, nigga. How you gonna tell the world that if you don't like your baby mom, you're not dealing with the child? He told that nigga it's the internet or me because you tripping on the internet. I think what you said is a lot worse because your child didn't do nothing to you. His child did something to him. He could have possibly got more time added onto him. He probably could have fucked up his parole. Or if he could get parole, I'm not sure if he can get parole, but he could fuck that up if he can. Because his son is stating that, basically stating, indirectly stating that my father still has strings that he can pull from in jail to get somebody off.
That Supreme Junior refused to learn when you was never around to teach him. Huh? How did he refuse to learn when you was never around to teach him? How
the fuck do you know that? How do you not, like, how do you know if he was going to the prison every week to visit his father? No, you don't know that. You don't know what the fuck he taught his son. You don't know how many jail phone calls he got. If they can get in touch with him, I'm pretty sure his son can get in touch with him. Like, what are you talking about? Hassan is like a kid telling on recess, right? He like the kid that be telling on recess. I know you talking about the dude with the hunchback, and he be having his pants all scrunched up to his belly button. That's what I'm saying. You think he ain't leaving his son no money?
beat dad gonna give a child a lesson from jail?
Rejection.
And just like that, because he made a mistake, you was ready to walk out of his life like Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, oh, wow.
You want Supreme to little Supreme to watch. I can tell what's going on here, right? This is what he's hoping is going to happen, because Preem ain't going to respond to his ass. He's hoping Supreme Junior responds so he can go back and forth with him, and he can be like, "Oh, what you mad at me for? I was defending you. See, you crossed me and blah blah blah. You started with me." I'm telling. I guarantee you that's what he wants. He wants Supreme. I know he needed a new song to sing too. He's singing the same shit, but he wants Supreme Junior to respond because he knows he's not gonna. He just apologized to Irv Gotti family. He apologized to his father, and he doubled down on it. There's another video I'm gonna play after this where he doubles down on what he's saying, even after Supreme Junior says that he was wrong and he shouldn't have did what he did.
I don't know. I see a lot of similarities between
27 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
Sometimes I be wondering, is that really his father?
He said Bam laid his hat on some stuff.
Somebody out here, or maybe
And there's
What
a
does
bunch of
this
people
have
out
to
here that
do
need to
with it?
hear this. And it was like, you thought you was special.
Wait, what does 50 Cent's son got to do with it? Because he's talking to Little Meech. Obviously, he was talking to Little Meech. What do 50 Cent's son got to do with it? See, there you go. There you go. Trying to drag other people into it to try to get them to fight your battle.
You really thought you was special. Who told you you was special? You thought you was special.
You thought you were special. Now I need for y'all to get into y'all feelings.
For what?
Because I don't think y'all understand the similarities between 50 Cent and Supreme. I'm really wondering if that's really his father.
Oh my God. Y'all notice that Hassan never mentioned. See, this is why I don't think that Supreme said that. I think that he probably said something close to that, and whoever made that video put it in the title, because he never mentioned Supreme Jr. saying it, and he did the interview with Supreme Jr. That's what I wanted to say to DD. Then why did Hassan never say it? He said 50 hinted towards it.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace
Oh
and
my
rest
God,
for my brother
nigga.
and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display.
How many times you gonna play the same fucking
And
video?
Supreme Jr. look if Prince, Jerry
Miller. I was disgusted. I regret
How many times are you gonna play the same? I hate when he do that, man. He'll take a video and play the same fucking video over and over for 3 hours.
having to take
Let
these.
me ask y'all a question. If Prince, Gerald Miller, is home, and Supreme Jr. looks up to both of these men, why did they have to spank him all over the internet?
The same reason you go to the internet. That answers your question, Johnny. Be like, I love you, man. Start crying over beer. Says the ninja who cries on vacation. This nigga was in Hawaii. This nigga had a beautiful beach in the background. He on the deck. Nigga sat the camera up. Sat there for a whole hour. And as soon as the chat filled up, this nigga just yo, you should have seen his face. Don't I got that video somewhere? Don't I got that video somewhere? Yo, I swear to God, this nigga sat there on the balcony, right? Looking at the chat. And then as soon as the chat filled up, this nigga's I was like, what the fuck? This nigga's in Hawaii. Hawaii. Yeah, my eyes is shaky right now. My eyes shaky to the motherfucker right now. I need to put that loud down. I notice I ain't asking no loud pack. I need to. My eyes shaky to the motherfucker right now. China, Korea. But yeah, nigga, this nigga sat there for a whole fucking hour. Nigga, what? He said he looked like he looked like he's about to say Care Bear stare. Care Bear stare.
Why did he disown him all over the internet?
Maybe because people are watching him and he had to let him know, hey, he's not speaking for me. He had to let the world know in the feds. Don't you say, are you government? Are you CIA? Well, I'm pretty sure them niggas was watching him. I'm pretty sure they were watching him. He said that live where you fell asleep was hilarious. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure they was watching him. I fell asleep on fucking New Year's. I was knocked the fuck out. I woke up. I was like, oh shit. He said, I'm Korean today.
Exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets
on, bro.
He had a choice. Me or
no, listen what he just said. Listen what he just said.
Me, real men moving silent.
Listen.
He had a choice. Me or the net. He made his choice.
One more time.
He had a choice. Me or the net. He made his choice.
That's not abandoning your son. That's giving him an option. And he made his choice. Me or the internet, nigga. He couldn't say, yo, you fucking up my shit. So you got a choice. Me or the internet. He couldn't tell that to the world. He could tell that to his son. I'm pretty sure that's what he said to his son. Yo, look. You fucking me up in here. So right now you got a choice. Get off that internet and stop talking about me. Or I got to cut you off because you get me in trouble in here. Your actions are affecting me. I'm pretty sure that's why he told that to his son. Your actions are affecting me inside here.
And until he forced...
You gave him a choice. You or the internet? Like, who the fuck is you, dogs? You gave your son, who was
his father. That's who the fuck he is. What is his father? Is his father. That's who he is. And what? Hey, niggas in New York, over 30. Do y'all still use the term dogs? Yo, dogs. I just need to know, y'all niggas in New York, if you 30 and up, do y'all still use that term? Dogs? Yo, dogs. Like dogs. Do y'all still use that? I to be honest with you, I've never heard anybody his age use that term. 20
raised by the internet.
That like button.
A choice. He could pick between the internet, something that keeps him company, or a 911 call. Please hold.
Wait, and you gave your son a choice. Them titties that made him comfortable in his own skin, being a transgender, who he believes he is. Oh, so y'all OGs, y'all still use that? I'm just asking because I've never heard nobody on the internet his age using that from New York. But your son wants to be a transgender, and you gave him a choice. Them titties are me. He chose them titties. What did you do? Abandon him? We said that's the Rough Rider era. That's what I'm saying. I ain't even hear DMX use that shit before he died.
A nigga that's in jail that left him. What a hell of a choice.
What?
The internet keeps him company. You left him for dead. More than once. We gonna get to that.
Shakes the Clown Show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence.
You heard him talking about we making violent threats. Yeah, he got that man in trouble. He obviously got that man in trouble. He obviously got that man in trouble. It's 17. Come on, family. 31 people in the chat, 17 likes. Get those likes up. Oh, wait. No, it ain't. Somebody on Twitch. Somebody watching on Twitch. I got one person watching on Twitch. I need to build my Twitch up. But make sure y'all getting those likes up, family. But what the fuck? He obviously got him in trouble. It's obvious that nigga got him in trouble. Because he wouldn't have said that. He said he making violent threats to people. And he needs to stop because he's talking about we as if him and his father are making these violent threats. Yeah, y'all hit that like button and hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, support Rim University. The grand opening is never. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. It's like but hit the Cash App, PayPal, support the channel because it's going to the Eagle Super Bowl. I need me some burr for tomorrow so I can celebrate.
We different. We are masters of self-defense.
Little Preem threatened 50 Cent because Irv Gotti, somebody that was there in his life, stop spanning. He was there in his life. He got emotional because somebody that he loved died. And 50 Cent made fun of it.
Okay. And
so he got angry.
Let's not forget that you did it too. Blanco, what's up? Let's not forget that you made fun of his death too. You said the only thing that was going to get him off his deathbed was Ashanti saying that she loved him or some shit like that. Did he not say that? You made fun of his death too. You made fun of his heartache before he died. The heartache that he had before he died. Wasn't no more than 24 hours and the man was dead. Don't try to put it on 50 because you participated in it. You said light skin lies. You definitely participated in it. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, family. We got 33 people in the chat. If everybody send $1, I can get me a case of beer for the Super Bowl tomorrow. So everybody send $1 right now. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. Yeah, he really said that. He said the only way would have got Irv Gotti off that deathbed is if Ashanti came and laughed. If Ashanti came. Yeah, he said that shit. And they're gonna try to put it all on fucking 50 Cent as if you didn't participate. You think Lil Preem ain't gonna see that video? You think he's just gonna see this one and not see the shit you did yesterday? I mean the day before? You just thought he wasn't gonna see, he ain't gonna see that too? He ain't gonna, come on, bro. You's a nut ass nigga. And for those of you who don't know, if a nigga call you a nut ass nigga in Philly, that's like a white man calling you a nigger with a hard ER. That's the type of disrespect being called a nut ass nigga is. I'm dead serious. Nigga call you a nut ass nigga, and that's the worst thing. It's like Italians when they call you a bum. You a bum? That's the worst thing you can call an Italian. You bum? It's just like the same thing, same equivalence. You nut ass nigga. Nigga call you, niggas get shot over that in Philly. Ask me, Mr. Switchy, you in the building? So Genius, you in the building? Somebody call you a nut ass nigga. What that mean? Hold on. My wife texted me from another room. He said, Bumble Club. Right. Exogenius, ask anybody. He said, Giant, stop embarrassing us. The Giant, you got a long time before that stuff happening.
And you telling me that young man, that young boy, he doesn't have a right to get angry because of somebody passed away and somebody dissed the dead, somebody that was there in his life? You're going to tell me that he can't get angry and throw threats, empty threats? He didn't really do nothing. He reacted as a young man. And you're going to tell me as his father, a nigga that ain't spoke to him in 7 years, that you just going to cut him off? And that's it?
Yes, nigga. The fuck?
With a father like that? Whew.
If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace, the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
Nigga, you in jail.
Oh, Stenard. Yeah.
Because you kept a tape, or y'all kept a tape of a murder.
Huh?
That's what got you locked up.
Yes. Nigga, how do you know? Oh, I just bust my nose on the mic. How do you know what the fuck? Like, come on, bro. Like, you always speaking on other people's shit. Like, come on, nigga. You don't know what the fuck going on. You don't know. Did you study his case? Why did Supreme get locked up? I don't know. He could be right. I don't know, but I could have sworn Supreme got locked up for racketeering and just being a drug pen, and some murders and some unalivings. But nigga, what the fuck does that have anything to do with any of this? Any of this? I don't see what any of this has to do with anything.
Sloppiness got you locked up. But you gonna tell a little nigga that's not in jail that the mistakes that, Supreme, you're gonna tell your son that he doesn't deserve a second chance because he's running his mouth. So why the fuck should the
nigga, he obviously he has a right that a nigga that made the mistakes that he made and is in jail for the mistakes that he made has every fucking right to tell this nigga to shut the fuck up before you wind up in here with me. I mean, you just said he got locked up for having tapes of murders, right? Isn't this the same thing? He's making violent threats on the internet where it's been recorded and everybody then reported on it. He's telling them to shut the fuck up before you be in here with me. And on top of that, you're getting me in trouble.
courts give you a second chance when you were in jail for murder? If you can't give your son a second chance, why should the courts give you a second chance? I need for the crowd to let me know if my super chat is working. Why would the courts give you a second chance?
Why they cut it off?
When you ain't willing to give your son a second chance. But your son was willing to give you a second chance after you got his mother shot. because you didn't want his mother to have your child, and your son still came back looking for
When
you.
did this happen? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Do y'all remember this? Master Khalik, what's up? Wait, when did that happen? 37 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Oh, he got locked up for getting the bull killed, unalived.
Right. Oh, y'all didn't know? Big Supreme.
When did this happen, bro? And do you think Little Supreme want the world to know that? See, this is your fucking problem, bro. You always out there telling people business. And most likely you're creating your own narrative. I don't know if that part is true or not. I would have to do some research on that, but either way, I'm pretty sure if I was Little Supreme, I wouldn't want that information getting out to the world. Don't you think that should have been hit? That was, you think that was your place to say that, or Supreme Junior's place? You telling some shit that you don't know nothing about. How you here trying to you basically documenting this nigga life. You doxing this nigga life. Marquise, peace and welcome. 39 people in the chat. Let me see them likes. The more likes we get, the more people we get in the chat watching this, y'all. 20 likes. So we got 20 haters. 19 haters. 40 people in the chat. Everybody send $1. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. So Rim can celebrate the Super Bowl. Go Eagles.
Had Little Supreme Jr. mother shot because allegedly he didn't want the baby. And Queen.
Wait, so he allegedly got her shot. So we don't know for sure that he got her shot. Because you're trying to say allegedly. Now you implied it the first time, but now you're trying to clean it up and say allegedly. So that means nobody knows for sure if he did that. And you think Little Supreme want the world to know that his father didn't want him? If it is true, what gives you the right to put that information out there? See, that's your fucking problem, bro. You need to stop drinking. You need to stop drinking. And then you don't even know that. What if these niggas take this shit to heart and retaliate? You putting your kids in danger. Because you an eye for an eye, nigga. You want to talk about my personal family life? I'm gonna destroy yours. How you know they ain't got that mentality? You putting your kids at risk every time you come on this internet talking shit about people. Now you talking shit about high-level gangsters. Like these ain't Jim Jones. This ain't Mano. This ain't my son. These are real killers that you are fucking with. And you think you safe because you got the police station around the corner, nigga? Bro, you's a whack job.
Queen's Flip had this on his platform with Benny. Benny spoke about this on Queen's Flip platform.
And now you trying to throw Queens. You see, you see how you do that? He'll put some information out there and say some shit, and then try to throw somebody else under the bus as a shield. I got that from Queen's Flip. He had it on his platform. Queen's Flip ain't the one going around talking shit, saying this shit though. Bimmy might have put that. Whoever he had on his show might have put that information out. And who knows if he's telling the truth? He's a doofus magoofus.
And Supreme called from jail and had them take that episode down. But you thought we forgot? You didn't even want the little nigga.
Bro, you's a weirdo.
I seen the Mel Ma, that nigga in Clinton. This little boy out here fighting for the love of his father, a nigga that looked just like him, trying to be just like you. And in front of the world, you disown him because he feels like he's trying to put on your pants and show you that he could be you. And this is how you treat him? I hope you rot in jail, you old raggedy ass. Stay in jail.
Bro.
Stay your ass in jail. I hope the pill appellate and everybody else keep you in there till you rot.
Yeah, after saying this shit, I bet you do. I bet you do. After you saying this shit, I bet you do want him to stay in jail. And you think he can't? That's your problem. You think you can't be reached, bro? Your address has been put out the internet for years. You didn't move. You putting your wife and your kids in danger because you can't start running your fucking mouth, bro. You're a noodle.
What you forgot? Most of us out here ain't have no father.
What that got? What?
Where's all the fathers at? Where these young boys is running the street? Huh? Where's all the fathers at? Why these young boys running the street?
Right here.
They locked up disowning them. You left the little nigga, now you gonna disown them on the internet? And everybody like, yeah, right. Right what?
Right. What the fuck you mean?
If he raised the little nigga, then he could check the little nigga. But the
nigga, how the fuck you gonna tell somebody what they can do with their own son, nigga? Shut the fuck up. But anyway, he could be fucking up his parole. He could be fucking up his chance to get out. He could fuck up his parole because they can take that video and say, look at your son making threats for you on the internet. You're still a danger to society. You can't denied, parole denied. So he has to distance himself from his son publicly. So they know, look, man, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
fact that you didn't raise the little nigga, what gives you the right to check him and disrespect him all over the internet? That is your son.
You just answered your own question. You literally just answered your own question. I don't give a fuck if I ain't seen my son in 30 fucking years. I still got the right to check that nigga. What are you talking about? That nigga came out my nuts. I shot that nigga out, not you. Fuck you gonna tell somebody how to raise their son and you ain't even raised yours. Your son out there bagging more niggas than you. Yeah, coming from a hypocrite.
And y'all niggas is listening to this shit thinking that this nigga said something.
He did.
No, he ain't said nothing.
He did. You just want to go against the grain.
Where's all the fathers at? While these young boys gunning each other down in the street. Where's all the uncles at? While these young boys is gunning each other down in the street.
Supreme, where was you at?
You think that nigga had a choice? To not be, you think he had a choice? I mean, he did. He could have stopped doing what he was doing. But he was in, well, how old was Preem when he got locked up? In his 20s? He was young and dumb. And he's trying to stop his son from being young and dumb. He don't want his son to walk in his footsteps. And you the only goofball that don't see that. You want your sons to be you or what you think you was. No, I want my son to be better than me. That's the whole point of raising a child. You don't raise your kids to be you. You raise your kids to be better than you. Quote that, nigga. You don't raise your thigh mafia. He said that's foul. Your son out there bagging more niggas than you. But come on, my man. Like you the only nigga out there that wants your child to be you. I don't want my son to be me. I want my son to be better than me in every way. Your son is supposed to be a better copy. Your kids are supposed to be a copy of you, but better. You see how humans evolved? How we went from living in fucking huts to living in these? That's because the next generation was better than the last. You said your commentary is gold, and I realized that I tune in on this for the cry. I appreciate it, Marquise. I appreciate it. Support the channel, hit the Cash App, hit the like button, hit the PayPal. No, I said that in the wrong order. Hit the like button, and then support the channel, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. But I want my son to be better than me in every fucking way. And that's why I'm so hard on him, because I don't want him to be me. My son will never know about my street life. He'll know about these hands, but he will never know about what I did in the streets. You know why? Because I don't want him to hear those stories and feel like, and get excited and feel like I got to live up to that. Because that's what happened to me. Hearing all the stories about my uncles and everybody calling me Little Rusty, feeling like I have to live up to that. You know what? This nigga has not spent a fucking full year out of jail since he was 16. He is 40. He spent his whole adulthood in jail. That nigga has never spent more than a year outside of jail since he was 16. And I was going to follow that. And it took for him to smack me upside my head and be like, nigga, you supposed to be better than me. Sit on the internet and cry for donations only to get. Hold on, what'd you say? Sit on the internet and cry for donations only to get the donations to drink and cry about him not wanting to live. make it make sense, right? He's like, yo, Max, that's the best statement right there about when it comes to Hassan. Like, that is crazy. He said he sit on the internet and cry for donations, just only to get the donations to spend it on liquor and drink and cry that he don't want to live. Make it make sense. Right. No, I swear to God, I idolized this man, and he didn't spend more than a job. I'm pissed off at him now, bro. I'm so pissed off at him now because he's like a father to me. And I never get to spend time with him. He always makes promise to me that he's not going back. This is the last time. And the second he's banned from Delaware. And the second he goes back to Delaware, we get a phone call. It's never more than a day. He'll get a car, and then he started going back and forth to Delaware. And then about a week and so later, we getting a collect call. And it's been like that for the last 20 years, and I idolized this man. He's the one who had the daughter that died on Christmas. That's why Christmas is such a fucked up time for us. His daughter died on Christmas from spinal meningitis, and that was the longest he was out. And since then, he got 2 other kids now, but they're pissed off at him too. But I idolized him, and he told me, he was like, man, I don't want you to be me. I never told you those stories to be me. I told you those stories so you can be better. And he's the type of nigga that wants his kids to be him. Or what he thinks he is on the internet. He wants his son to grow up to be like that. Jumping out of cab, moving cabs, 2 guns blazing, busting at the police. That's what he wants his son to be. No, I want my son to come home and say, "Hello, father. Chip, chip, cheerio. Would you like a spot of tea?" I want my son, I want my son to come home. Father, do you want me to do your taxes? I'll help you. Nigga, you don't want my son coming home. Yo, pops, I just shot this nigga. I just had to lay this nigga down. Word, son. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Dante Diaz, peace and welcome.
When that little boy was running around trying to figure life out, and all he could do is turn on TV, listen to the mixtapes, listen to celebrity gossip. All he could do was hear about the shit that his father did. All he could do was try. He wanted to be a part of your life so bad. I don't even understand.
Yes, you obviously do not understand. He doesn't want him to be a part of his that life. He wants to be a part of his life. I'm pretty sure he wants to be a part of his life, but he doesn't want him to be in that part of his life. He obviously doesn't want his son. You heard him say, I only want to hear you spreading positivity. You seem to skip over that part. You seem to skip over the part where he said, I only want my son to preach positivity. You seem to skip over that, like as if you did not hear that part. As if you didn't hear that. So he obviously don't want his son being who he was. And if you not gonna listen, I got to cut you off because you now you getting me in trouble. Because he changed his ways, and he trying to let the parole board see that he changed his ways. How can he do that when he got his son making threats for him on the internet? You doofus magoofus. You hear how that sound? You hear how heavy that is? His joints don't even make no noise.
I pray for his mother.
Ooh,
when she got to look at a nigga that looked like the nigga that shot her because she didn't want him to have that kid that's right here, right now.
When did he shoot?
This same kid that's making these mistakes.
Thank you.
I got sons and daughters. And I'm in all.
Shit, I'm trying to get y'all to sponsor my liquor courage for the Super Bowl tomorrow. So hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Go Eagles, go. Fly Eagles, fly. No, fuck no. Ain't no fucking nuggets.
For my children's life.
And if I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather pack, niggas would be telling me I'm wrong, right? If I said I was smoking on your mother, right, I'll be wrong, right? Fucking clown ass nigga, man. Nigga's a clown, man. Y'all love this nigga, bro. This nigga's a clown, bro. If I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather, nigga, I'll be wrong, right?
He ain't got a right to be mad?
No.
Because 50 posting up posts? Disrespected Irv as soon as he died?
He never said he didn't have a right to be mad. He said he shouldn't be making violent threats. This is how I know you got selective hearing. You got a thing that's called selective hearing. You hear what you want to hear. He never said he didn't have a right to be mad and upset. He said he didn't have a right to go around making violent threats, speaking in his father's name. He said, we. Who's we? Meaning, nigga, don't put me in it. Don't make no violent threats for me. He had a right to be mad. His father is saying you didn't have a right to make no violent threats in his name. Or in Irv Gotti's family's name. What if they did want to do something? You just told on them. What if his Irv Gotti family did want to retaliate? You just told on him. Even Supreme Jr. said that he was wrong. Why don't you play that tape? Oh, matter of fact, that's the next video.
Continuously, he don't have a right because Irv Gotti been more in this boy life than his father.
And even Irv Gotti family didn't want him making violent threats.
And you gonna tell me that the killer?
He said, "I pray for your."
Because you heard 50 Cent.
Yeah, well, let me grab me something.
Prince was the killer. Preem was the businessman. You gonna tell me the killer couldn't talk to his nephew? That they made a joint decision? You gonna tell me that Prince, old washed up ass, that old washed up nigga, actually shared what Supreme had to say on his page? That old washed up nigga, instead of calling his nephew and sitting down with his nephew, he shared this message? That old rotten nigga need to go back to jail too. What we need him for? He old. He can't do nothing. He need to take his old ass back to jail too. Go back home, my nigga. You ain't even man enough to be an uncle to your nephew. Y'all had to spank him on the internet like that, especially when he going against somebody like 50 Cent. And then there's nobody out here to ride for the little nigga like that. All y'all taught him and showed him was gangster shit. But you want to criticize him? Nobody criticized Supreme for having a murder tape that got him indicted and locked up. But you want to criticize a little nigga because he's on the internet just talking. His father had a murder tape in a drug spot that got him knocked forever. But y'all gonna spank this little nigga? Nah. Throw the whole Supreme team in the garbage. Why am I so mad? That nigga father wasn't in his life the same way my father wasn't in my life. That's why I'm so mad. But some of you niggas that's watching, you don't understand that because you're not in your child's life right now.
No, nigga. See, and that's your fucking problem. You throwing your dad under the bus again. I thought your dad was a great father. Didn't he just say that? Didn't he say that like last week? His dad was a great father. Ain't that what he said last week? I could have sworn that's what he said. Okay, I'm 34. Like I said, both 50 gone. Nothing right. Yeah, he had a right to feel the way he felt. But his father didn't want him making violent threats on the internet when he's trying to get paroled. Speaking in his name. Definitely wrote rest in peace to Irv Gotti. 50 Cent was totally wrong for what he did. I'm not saying that. If you go back to my video from 2 days ago, you can hear me say 50 ain't shit for that. He too old to be doing shit like that. And Preem had a right. Preem Jr. had a right to feel the way he did. What his father is saying is, like, he's speaking in code. What he's saying is, you fucking up my shit, nigga. I'm trying to get paroled, and you out here making violent threats in my name. Yeah, you don't really give a fuck, nigga. You really don't give a fuck about what's going on. You just want to use this shit for views.
My children, I have access to all of them. Do you? No, you don't.
No, you don't have access to all of them because you left some of them, half of them in the hood. What about your oldest son? What about Hassan Jr.? You know, the chick with the big titties? That's what you called him? You even said that you would let your younger son make fun of him.
So you wouldn't understand this anger.
No.
Be real. Are you not entertained? Thank you for sponsoring this war.
My nigga, my kids is in the room sleep right now. My son is in the room sleep right now. And I don't understand your anger. My father wasn't in my life. Still's not in my life. I don't understand your anger. So your excuse for why you're doing this makes no sense. Because I'm both sides. My father ain't in my life, ain't never been in my life. And my kids is right here in the other room, sleep. And I don't understand what you tripping for. Because that ain't my business. So your excuse makes no sense. You just want to do this shit for views. Room every time I bring up Hassan Jr. Transformers, robots in disguise. Transformers, dinglings in disguise. Right. Tell about we gonna handle it. Shide Edwards, peace and welcome. Big T, what's up with you? Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. And support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, or the Cash App. Information is listed at the top of the chat and going along the screen at the bottom. 32 people in the building. If everybody send $1, Remy will have a good time at the Super Bowl party. So hit the Cash App, PayPal. Because I'm going to be up there like this. Let me tell something to y'all about these Eagles. No. Don't cut my live, Tripsies. Don't cut the live, Tripsies. Let me tell something to y'all. All you motherfucking Eagles haters out there, man. Fuck y'all. No, Tripsies, don't cut the live. I know it's a cold Pharaoh. Don't cut the live.
And then y'all got nerve enough to put the pressure on this young boy. He's supposed to be responsible like a grown man.
I'm glad you're doing good, and I hope everybody in the chat had a wonderful weekend.
But you got Big Meech. Oh my God.
Your daughters deserve this type.
Let me see something. You got Big Meech all over the internet and 50 Cent.
Oh, Dante, you got to go. You got to go talking that. You got to get on my chat talking that. It's like, nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. You got a right to like what team you like. But we Eagles over here. Hey, Max, I see you got a buddy. Hey, Max, I see you got a buddy. We Eagles fly over here.
Looking childish. Childish memes. Do I gotta show them? I don't know who looked like the bigger clown. 50 Cent or Meech. Actually, I think 50's clown and Meech a little bit more. But I thought y'all said gangsters move in silence. Big Meech was way bigger than Supreme.
Nah, Dante ain't got to go. I was just joking. Dante ain't got to go. I was just joking. He got a right to like whatever team he like. I'll just let him know it's Team Eagles over here. But he got a right to like whatever team he like. I ain't gonna kick you out the chat because you like Chiefs. He said, "No, I'm not either team fan, bro." Oh, all right. Well, either way, I feel like the NFL is rigged too. You can't even touch Mahomes without getting the flag, bro. They make it seem like he's just pocket quarterback and he can scramble, and you can't even touch that nigga without getting the flag. I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole nother live. But I agree with you on that one, Dante. I agree with you on that one. You even blink at that nigga wrong. Blinking at Mahomes, number 98, personal foul, 15-yard penalty.
Streets. He surpassed Supreme by far to the 10th power.
Because he had more connects. That's why he be okay. Isn't the next generation supposed to surpass the older? He was the 70s. What's the name? Was the fucking late 90s, 2000s. The next generation is always going to be better than the last. What are you talking about, bro? There you go, instigating between them two. It's like the Patriots 2.0, cheating. Yeah, Max, you got to go with that. My father, I keep telling you, my father liked the Giants. Max, me and you going to have to talk. Me and you owe me a conversation. You owe me a conversation. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to cuss you out in the email. Wait till tomorrow. I'm cussing you out. I'm drunk texting you. Fuck you, Max. You Giants fan, motherfucker. No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell something to you. What people say, I got some fried chicken for you. Let me tell something to you. No. Let me tell something to you. Ain't that how the Spanish people be? No, my friend. Let me tell something to you. Supremes was the 80s, BMF was the 90s. That's why I said they was the 90s. They supposed to be the next generation, supposed to be better. But didn't he go off into the 2000s though? The early 2000s. That's when his reign was over. I mean, cussing Max out. No. Let me tell something to you. Let me tell something to you about yourself. Fuck them Giants. You and my dad and my brothers. I don't know why my brother's a Giants fan. I'm like, that nigga like the Giants. Fuck them. I don't like nothing that nigga like. You can keep that as long as y'all don't talk shit about college. We good. Oh yeah. College. I like college football.
Preem was a local nigga. Big Meech was all over Universal, a billionaire in the streets.
Yeah, I don't think he made.
I thought gangsters move in silence.
I don't think he made $1 billion.
Big Meech is not moving in silence. 50 Cent is not moving in silence. But you gonna spank the littlest of the little nigga all over the internet? Nah, not on my watch.
It's his son.
And I don't care because Little Preem might get mad because I mentioned the fact that his father never wanted him.
So you knew, I told you. Did I not tell you that's what he wanted? Did I not say that in the beginning? He wants Little Preem to get mad so him and Little Preem could go back and forth. But you're not realizing his father told him to stay off the internet. And you know what that means. My nigga, you putting your family in danger. He said, hey, my friend, do you do something, I do nothing. But you putting you really putting your family at risk and putting your kids in danger, bro. Because if them niggas ride by and light that house up and your kids is home, like, nigga, are you're not thinking. That's why you need to stop drinking. I did not mean that for that to rhyme, but hell, it did. Bars. You need to stop drinking on the internet, bro, because you start saying stupid shit. And then you put your family at risk because you want popularity and views. You did the same thing with Jay Prince. You did the same thing with everybody else, bro. You need to shut the fuck up. Nah, I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan. The U all day. Even though it ain't been that good lately, but to you, all day. I had a scholarship to go wrestle there and fuck it up. I had that, Virginia Tech, and a couple D1 D2 colleges.
I think he's showing his father too much love. I think his father's a piece of shit. And I think his uncle Prince and tag Prince and tell him I said I think he's a piece of shit for sharing that.
And then you told him to tag his uncle. But didn't I just tell y'all? Yeah, we do. We do. But didn't I tell y'all that's what he want? He want Preem. He want little Preem. Yeah, UCLA basketball. You come from Florida? No, I'm not from Florida. I'm from PA. PA all day. But Chris, peace and welcome. I told y'all that's what he wanted though. He wants Little Supreme to go back and forth with him. But he's not. You did the same thing with Jay Prince. You did the same thing with D Haven. You did the same thing with Preem and Little Preem, bro. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. You insert yourself and try. Anytime some big beef happens, you try to latch onto it and involve yourself. And you do that by talking shit. Yeah, I'm not sure who he was asking. I thought he might have been asking me. That's why I said no, I'm from PA.
Because he could have sat up there and said, we don't approve of this message. But y'all spanked him and disowned that boy. Neither one of you nasty old niggas was in that little nigga life.
None, and then you keep disrespecting his father and his uncle, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, that era was crazy. But McNabb, the end of McNabb era was embarrassing. When McNabb went to the Super Bowl, embarrassing. That nigga was throwing duds the whole fucking game. Duds. Every time he threw the ball, it's like he was throwing it at the ground.
Y'all need to go take a dirt nap. This earth don't need you no more. Please go. Go turn your own TV off, my nigga.
Then you gonna tell niggas to unalive themselves? You want somebody to go upside your head, bro. You want somebody to go oops upside your head. You telling niggas to go unalive themselves. You want somebody to go oops upside your head, bro. Optimus thighs.
Because he could have sat up there and said, we don't approve of this message. But y'all spanked him and disowned that boy. Neither one of you nasty old niggas was in that little nigga life.
How do you know?
Y'all need to go take a dirt nap. This earth don't need you no more. Please go.
Projection.
Go turn your own TV off, my nigga.
Projection.
Go turn your own TV off. See, one thing I learned in this world,
you said
that this world it really is a better place without some people.
Projection.
And you old dudes come.
Projection. Projection. Because the earth would do so much. The internet would be so much better without you, bro. No, I need that content. No, I don't need it, but it's good content. But is it worth? Is it worth the message or the so-called message that he put out? No. What's your message in this? Diatron. What's your message in this? That big meat? I mean that Supreme. Is that your message you sending the kids? Because you say you for the youth. Is this your message to kids? That niggas should just go unalive themselves? That's what you telling the kids? You fucking goofball.
Coming home from jail? Y'all coming home from jail like y'all special? Nah, y'all not special. And all you young boys, y'all don't deserve, y'all don't even have to.
And then you go and try to give a message to the young bulls. Don't try to clean up your message. Your message was just that they should unalive themselves. That's what you telling them young bulls. These old niggas should unalive themselves. He's a goofball.
Y'all
Who
don't
still wears do-rags with hats? Who still wears do-rags outside of going to sleep? I can't even wear my do-rag. That shit itch my forehead. That's why my shit is getting all scruffy. I can't even wear my shit, bro. I don't know how I used to do it as a kid, but I can't do that shit no more. That shit itch the shit out of my forehead. I can't even wear my do-rag. I don't see how you can wear a do-rag all day anyway. Where they do that at?
even have to give no respect to these old heads. They don't deserve it.
And you do?
Why you think the block is so separated, so divided? Little niggas is raising themselves, watching their mother struggle, while these old niggas is running around going from Bompton. I'm in Bompton. You in what? You in Bompton? You in
Wasn't he just doing the same shit? I'm from Bronx River. Nobody ever heard of Bronx River until you came out there repping it, nigga. What is you talking about? Where I come from? Niggas is this, niggas is that. You made Bronx River seem like it was the most dangerous fucking place on earth. Come to find out, it wasn't even on the map. Now that's no disrespect to Bronx River, but I got niggas in New York in this chat that's from New York that never even heard of Bronx River until you said something.
Bompton? You got a 50-year-old nigga talking about crossing the C's and B's out?
Nigga, you're 50.
Where's all the warriors at?
No, nigga, ain't no booty warriors out here but you. What warriors? You keep talking about warriors. Nigga, we are not in Troy. You the one who keep calling yourself a warrior, but you're not a warrior, you're a booty warrior. That's the only type of warrior you are. It's a booty warrior. I'm a booty warrior. I'm a warrior. Didn't what's the name say that? I'm a warrior. Didn't what's the name say that in Boondocks when he got the white boy catch a predator? Oh, I know who y'all, Chris Hansen. I call you Chris Handsome. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I am. Dante, I am from Philly. But that's where I'm at now. Well, out a little bit outside of Philly in the suburbs. I'm in the suburbs right now, but yeah. I'm a warrior. Didn't what's the name say that when he graped Chris Hansen? Didn't he say that? I'm a warrior.
I could give a flying fuck about a gangster. Fuck a gangster. I don't care about a gangster. Where's all the warriors at?
Don't nobody want to be a warrior but you. We are not in fucking 32 BC. We are in 2025. Oh, let me grab my fries. Let me go to the next video so I can grab my fries. I'm a warrior. Hold up real quick. Let me grab my fries. You know, I said, let me grab me some fries, nigga. He said some fries or some thighs. Hell no, nigga. Some fries. French fries. Talking about where all the warriors at. In jail taking booty. That's where they at. This nigga. This nigga here. Max, you stupid. But this nigga here, he put on a big ass bear. What you got? A bearskin rug around your neck, around your back, nigga? This is nice. What is that? Velvet? This nigga keep buying these big ass furry coats. Thinking he fly.
Shall we begin?
I know he hot.
Shall we begin?
I know he hot.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off them shoes and super violate that like button. Now, let me say this, right? I stand on what I say.
He make niggas not want to hit the like button. How you make your followers feel like predators for hitting the like button? Oh,
About Preem. I stand on what I like. I don't know what part of the audio y'all didn't hear.
so you got backlash for that.
So I'm gonna play it again so I can break it down. I did a live last night and I went in. Now I'm gonna play it again because I don't understand.
You must got a lot of backlash for it. Because you wouldn't be trying to re-explain the same shit.
What part y'all don't understand.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robertson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robertson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller.
No, I put them in the air fryer, Dante. These was 15-minute fries. I put these ones in the air fryer. Let me tell you, bought that jacket at the Goodwill. 100% hamster ass. I told you this nigga get fully dressed like he going to the club just to sit on that goddamn couch making video. Never.
I respect that.
Was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son.
Right.
If you favored him simply because he's your son.
Right.
Listen to the way he's talking.
Okay.
In this situation. He's not speaking out on behalf of him being a father. He's sounding like he's speaking out like this is the Sons of Anarchy, like it's a gang.
What?
And he's talking to a gang member.
Whether he was or not. sounds like to me is that he's telling his son to shut the fuck up before you fuck up my parole. Period.
My son, and I love him, but I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence.
Okay, I hear that. Okay. I can agree with that part right there.
He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats.
Now, he said until he stopped clowning around on the internet and making violent threats, I can't talk to you or associate with you. Now, what does that tell y'all? To me, it sounds like he's talking in code for this nigga fucking up my parole. I'm trying to show these white folks or this parole board that I didn't change my ways. I'm not in a gang. I don't condone in the things that I used to do. But he's on the internet making violent threats in my name. So what is that going to look like to the parole board? He's still doing the same shit, right? So I have to cut him off and not speak to him. Because if I'm speaking to him and I'm still, got him in my life, it looks like what he was saying is true. Nigga, how do you not see that? Well, I think you do. You just want a reason to go against the grain and try to have a back and forth with Preem.
Talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut.
How did you not hear that part? He got selective hearing.
That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace, the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
First and foremost, right? Not only did Preem
you put that jacket on for, bro, you look like a
disown his son all over the internet, right? But you also put a green light on him.
Now
because all the internet.
Now you're trying to say he's trying to get his son murdered, unalive, bro. You got a fucking problem, bro. When did he put it? Did anybody? How did you get that from that conversation? No, you realize that you fucked up. You came down off that liquor and realized what you said. And now you're trying to do damage control and basically trying to say he's trying to get his son unalive. So you trying to make sure that nigga never get out of jail. That's what you're doing. You realize you done came down off that liquor and realized you done said some stupid shit. But now you trying to cover your tracks. Now you're trying to get Lil Preem on your side and make him think that, oh, my dad's trying to get unalive me. No, nigga. Fight your own battle. You should have shut the fuck up in the first place. Man, did you stupid. You should have shut the fuck up in the first place, bro. It wasn't your business to talk about. And now that you realize you done came down off that liquor and you realize all the dumb shit you done said, now you want to try to clean it up and point the finger at him and make it seem like he's trying to why would he try to unalive his own son, bro? You got a problem, bro. You need to shut the fuck up sometimes. Don't try to do damage control now and you came down off that liquor.
That your son accumulated, standing up for your name. Then you get on the internet and you tell the whole world that you disassociated yourself with your son. You put a green light on him.
How?
And see, my whole thing is you humiliated him in front of the whole world. You put a green light on him.
You called that nigga
and left him for dead.
He said that nigga went and killed Oscar the Grouch and turned him into a jacket. But how did that put a green light on him? I don't get what part of that conversation did you even was able to warp that into putting a green light on him. No parts of that conversation could you even warp that into putting a green light on him. You know that you claim that you're being watched by the feds. So what you're doing is you're indirectly snitching on some shit that he didn't even say. You're trying to make sure he don't get
see me. I could understand. You said I don't agree with what he said. I could understand Preem correcting him and saying I'm not standing by those acts that he conducted on the internet. But when you talk to him like he a gang member part of the set, and say that he's not exempt, and then say that you're going to distance yourself, and
when did he say that he was on the set or where did you this? I told you this nigga got selective hearing, bro. How did you get that from that? How, bro? You are reaching.
Tell everybody else. You basically said in this audio, you told everybody to fall back off of him. So whatever happens to him because he got emotional.
You say he look like a poodle.
He's not supposed to be emotional. He's only human. Somebody died and somebody else. Irv Gotti died. And 50 Cent thought it was funny. He cracked.
You did too.
Jokes on the.
You crack jokes on the internet too. Let's go back to it. Let me show y'all what this nigga said. You're trying to put it all on 50 Cent as if you didn't. As if you didn't. Let's go back. Hold on. Because you definitely had something to say. Where is it at? Oh, you took it down? Oh, no, here it is. 50 Cent gets. Here we go. 50. Here we go. Right here. So you didn't do the same thing? You didn't title your shit 50 Cent gets the last laugh?
50 got the ultimate. 50 didn't want revenge? 50 had, which y'all didn't watch the movie, Get Rich or Die Trying? With him showing you what he had to go through to heal? Taking pain pills?
Like you when you were shitting on yourself?
I want y'all to understand something, right? Being a street nigga. A dude like me that come from Bronx River Projects, been in jail for murder multiple times.
You look like the
and then they get shot at the height of your career.
Oh my God.
And you realizing if you take it to the streets the way
let's fast forward.
You think.
Fast forward. He's always trying to talk about this
piece by piece. His power. You ever heard that song? Is that 50 Cent gets his power from a higher power. And it's clear as day, 50 Cent sold his soul to a hate.
Oh my God.
Revenge is posting his little sarcasm. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. He's smoking on an Irv pack. No, it's in peace, Irv Gotti. He's smoking on an Irv pack. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. He's smoking on an Irv pack. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. He's smoking on an Irv pack. No, it's not funny. But how you out there gonna tell a man how to get his get back? How you gonna tell a nigga that spit bullets out his mouth, who caught bullets with his teeth? How you gonna tell him that he can't laugh at somebody else's pain that caused his grandmother pain, caused his grandfather pain? How y'all gonna tell him how?
So you wasn't condoning in it? Oh wait, it gets worse.
How to react to that? You can't. I can't sit up there and say 50 Cent is foul. He's not foul. He waited decades to be able to get his get back. And the crazy part about it is, see, the enemy, sometimes if you leave the enemy to himself, sometimes when you leave the enemy to himself, they will destroy themselves. Because when you take yourself out of the equation and they don't have nothing else to fight, the only thing that they end up fighting is themselves. And I'm not going to even lie. I think the only thing that could have probably brought Irv Gotti back from the grave was Ashanti coming to that hospital and saying, "Wake up, Irv. Irv Gotti back from the grave?" Was Ashanti coming to that hospital and saying, "Wake up, Irv." Because outside of that.
So you didn't make fun of this man's death? That's not you making fun of his death? You chuckle. And you really put that shit all on 50 Cent? You really put that all on 50 Cent? You said the only thing that would have got him out of his grave is Ashanti saying, "Wake up, Irv." That's not you. That wasn't you. You see what I mean? He's a fucking hypocrite. You said 50 wasn't first. You condoned 50 in his shenanigans and then participated in it. And had the motherfucking nerve, the mitigated audacity to sit there and throw 50 under the bus. 50 made fun of his death. So did you, nigga. And you condone 50 making fun of his death. You's a weirdo. You need help too. You need help. They definitely added on to it. And then had the nerve to sit here all high and mighty, judging Supreme and all them. You ain't even hear what he said. Hey, fam, did you hear what he said to Kev Gill's kids? Because he was just coming at academics about what academics did, and he said something far worse. Did you ever hear what he said to, what's the name, Kev Gill's kids? I don't think you did. I don't think you did. But I'm going to show you. He got a nerve. This nigga should have been off the internet 4 or 5 years ago.
Son, 13-year-old son, you mother.
after what the fuck I said. You cut me off again. This shit is racist? You think all right, now, you talking, you arguing.
You motherfucking right, I said I touched kids. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, you motherfucking right, I said I touched kids. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter. I said I touched kids, and let me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, what part y'all missed? The people hurt me. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children in your family. I said I touched kids. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter and let me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, when I fuck your 12-year-old son.
That's it. I can't listen to that no more. But he said it to him directly. Cam Gills was live streaming with him when he said it. He directly said that to that man. Oh, it gets far worse. He's threatening men too. He told Doggy Diamonds he was going to knock him out and take his butt. He told Sinetta he was going to stick a finger in his butt, knock him out and stick a finger in his butt. He told Zip with the Drip he was going to arrow BC him. Oh yes, he's threatening children and grown men with SA. He should have been barred off the internet so long ago. I don't know how the fuck he keeps slipping through the cracks. He slips through the cracks because he faked being a victim. Whenever you ever heard a victim threatening to victimize other children, a so-called child victim who threatens to victimize, who's admitted to touching other kids. If you haven't seen my video that I just dropped, hold on. We go get into this. I just dropped the video of him being a PDF file that proves it. He got caught with child pornography and described what was in the video. So that means the nigga watched it. Hold on, we about to expose the shit out of this nigga. He grooming kids.
Other children because I was being touched.
Listen to it. What?
It's okay.
What? What'd he say?
I touched other children because I was being touched as a child.
He touched other children because he was being touched as a child. Meaning, you grew up to touch other children by your own admission. By your own admission. You just told us that you be touching kids. Irv Gotti was a legend.
Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. And I would tell you that even about myself. Huh? Anybody who has been molested.
Y'all notice I threw the Dick Gregory in there? Huh? Yo, I had to throw Dick Gregory up in that joint. Huh? He killed me when he did that shit. He'll cuss you. He'll cuss the interview. I don't care what you think. Huh? Yo, rest in peace of Dick Gregory. He used to cuss the interviewer the fuck out, yo. I didn't ask you what you think. Huh? That's my shit.
Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. And I would tell you that even about myself. Huh? Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. Because because you have a habit of when you're touched, you touch other people's kids. Huh?
One more time, y'all. He said it out of his own mouth. On anybody that has been molested, meaning from the time you were molested all the way to either way, it's still wrong. You said even about myself, meaning you in the present, for real. And listen, now remember when I told you got caught with child pornography? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember. I told y'all he got caught with child pornography, and he was describing what was going on in the video. He got caught with child pornography twice. It's on here. So trigger warning. He said it out of his own mouth. Don't put it on us. Now he tried to say people chopped and screwed his words and twisted his words. Did I twist anything that he said? He said it out of his own mouth. And he watched child pornography before. I had to use
Oh, no, he didn't. Miss Peaches?
Here's the proof.
It was a man, a grown-ass man, who had his penis in that little girl's mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Feeding it to her for breakfast.
Huh?
A baby giving a grown-ass man oral sex. Could you imagine how many people sat back and masturbated to that video of that little...
Hell no.
Now, in order for you to know what was going on in this video, you would have had to watch it. He describes it. There's motion, like I said in this video, there's motions that they go through before the child start performing this sex acts. The second you click on a video and realize, hold on, this is a little girl, stop the video. You shouldn't have been able to watch it long enough to know what the fuck the little girl was doing. And then your brain goes to, I wonder how many people masturbated to it. Who thinks of that? He said, that tells you how important the titles are on this channel. Will be hung in no time. Right. Who thinks of that? Who thinks of... have you ever even watched an adult porno and said how many people masturbate? Why would your brain go to that? But wait, there's more. This nigga grooming kids. What? And you got a nerve to talk about academics? Hey T-Bone, we need that whole video. Yo, the man, if T-Bone dropped the whole video, you're gonna hear him say, the man penis was so big that it couldn't fit in the little girl's mouth. Why would what? Huh? I remember when he did the first drop the live stream. I watched it live and I had to cut the live because his details were so graphic. There's more than just that little part. He goes on about it for at least 20, 30 minutes. If you can talk about it for 20, 30 minutes, how long did you watch the video? And not one time do you hear him say, when I noticed it was a little girl, I stopped the video. He doesn't mention it stopping the video at any point in time during that live stream. You watched the whole thing.
Him talk to that little boy, he shows you that he has no boundaries with children.
What?
I don't think he could do it. I don't think he got it in him.
Get up there. Get up there.
Uh-oh. He got some big feet there, people. Look, he got some big feet. Oh, swag. I didn't think he was that big.
What? Hold on, wait, what? Huh? Wait a minute. Hold.
Got it in big.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Jerry.
Kool-Aid.
Everybody loves the Kool-Aid.
Come on, man. Y'all couldn't put a little bit of Hennessy in there?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Now you're suggesting kids serve you alcohol?
1, 2, 5. Hop in a hot mess for the one time.
Nah, we don't have none of that.
Wait a minute. He's suggesting kids deal with alcohol. Wait a minute. Yo. Did he just suggest did he just alcohol?
These children.
Now watch this.
Like they're already saying, oh, Hassan Campbell is grooming these children.
What does that even mean?
They basically trying to say, I'm trying to lube y'all guys up some baby oil and some
That nigga was thinking about it. Nobody mentioned baby oil or Vaseline. All the audience said was when you asked him to put Henny in your joint, you're grooming those children. Where did baby oil and lube and alcohol and all that other shit come from? You were already thinking about it. For him to answer with that so quick, that means that nigga was thinking about it. You was thinking about lubing them little boys up and doing whatever the fuck your sick brain. Yo, he should have been off the internet. That nigga should have been off the internet a long time ago. They should have been banned him. But what he did was he did damage control. He deleted all these videos and then got all the people who kept the videos, got their channel shut down. This dude T-Bone from Colors that I got this video from, he's on his 9th, 10th channel. Because Hassan keeps sending his people over there striking them. Wax Dog on his 9th, 10th channel. Because he keep getting him his channel shut down for these videos. Yeah, that's what he said that. He said, I'm trying to one more time. That's a form of grooming, yeah.
Like they're already saying, oh, Hassan Campbell is grooming these children.
What does that even mean?
They basically trying to say, I'm trying to lube y'all guys up some baby oil and some Vaseline and molest you is what they trying to say.
Now, where the conversation, did anybody else say anything about molesting them or lubing them up with baby oil? He was thinking about that already. But wait, there's more.
Some people don't have no problem with what academics said to that little boy because they would do the same thing.
What's this? Shout out to T-Bone.
Well, I tell you what. Let me find your motherfucking son.
The whole clip.
Right? Let me find your son or your daughter,
Joe,
and let me catch them at 12 years old.
I don't even want to watch this.
And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, just understand, she ain't a victim.
Now watch this. Get it back. Watch what he said. He did exactly what Bambaataa. He said Bambaataa did something to him, and you're going to see him do this shit, the same thing to these kids.
Look at the muscle. The Polaroid trying to convince us to take our clothes off. Now he's trying to convince us to take our clothes off. And he pulls out the Polaroid Campbell. Oh, let me see your muscles. Look at the muscles.
Yeah.
Holy. Take our clothes off. And he pulls out the Polaroid Campbell. Oh, let me see your muscles. Look at the muscles.
Yeah.
Need I say more? I rest my case. If y'all want to see that whole video in its entirety, it's on my channel. Y'all can go watch it. The whole it's a whole plethora of shit of him grooming kids and threatening kids and being a fucking pervert. And being a fucking pervert. The nigga should have been off the internet a long time ago. He's a sick fuck. A very sick fuck. And you know what his excuse was? You know that video where he was like, "Let me find your son or your daughter." You know what his excuse was? He said they were making fun of me being molested. So that means you threaten to victimize someone else? There is nothing in the world that can excuse you for what you said. Now I can see if he said, "Now what if this happened to one of your kids?" That's different. You put yourself in there and made a threat. Let him find his son or his daughter and F him, and then F every 12-year-old in his family. And then he said he said, I got some Vaseline. It ain't a problem, kid. I swear to God, I shit you not. At the end of that, he says, I got some Vaseline. It ain't a problem, kid. Where they do that at? And then he says, when I get around my old heads, I turn into a little boy. The nigga is sick. Yeah, he said the little kids didn't hurt it all. Right. I'm worried about him. I'm worried about those kids. Like what's going on with those kids? Did he really do something with them? Oh yeah, look. Now, y'all remember when I caught something in his shades, right? And it looked like it was somebody leaning in the car. One other thing that I didn't notice until I was editing the video, the door is open. Now look, let me make it big. You can see in his shades, this is him, the reflection of him in this shade. But in this shade, there is someone leaning, hiding in the front seat, and the door opens. That's how. Remember, y'all was calling me Detective Rim. Look, you can see somebody leaning. Look, there's a black shadow right here. Somebody leans forward. And first of all, why do you have a condom on a cucumber? And somebody is leaning forward, and the door open. That's the part I didn't catch it on the live stream. But when I was recording it, you see the door slide open. I'm like, what the fuck? I was hoping that I was wrong. But then I see the door slowly sliding open. He said the door. I wonder who was in that passenger seat and why was they ducking? Because you can see somebody leaning forward, slowly opening that door through his shades. Through his shades right here. Look. You see it right here. Somebody in the passenger seat leaning up like this and trying to hurry up and slide out the door. My nigga, who was in that passenger seat?
The internet. Little Preem has a relationship with Irv Gotti, so he got upset. He had a right to. Yes, he said too much. No, he didn't take in consideration the rest of the family. I get that. But the reality of it is, it doesn't sit right with me when I know that when Preem was in his mother's stomach.
I didn't say he did anything to those kids. I said I'm worried about the kids. And I ain't never say it was one of those kids in the passenger seat. I said who was in the passenger seat.
Preem got that woman shot because he didn't want his son.
And you still doubling down on that.
So the fact that I'm listening to him disown his son again, because I know some of my peoples was out there when his moms got shot.
Now some
of my peoples was out.
Now some of his peoples is out there. Why didn't you say that the first time, nigga? You're lying. You would have said that the first time you brought it up. You know, because some of you who are they? Who are these imaginary people that just suddenly was out there when it happened. You are always trying to. I told you he loves attaching himself to shit. This is just another way to attach himself to one of the old school gangsters and the legends in New York. Now some of his peoples is out there. So where was these peoples at the first time you brought this shit up?
Out there when little Preem got shot in his mother's belly.
He's a goddamn lie.
You wasn't here to raise him to be a man. Preem wasn't here to raise him to be a man. So you gonna violate him? You think it's easy to raise somebody through a phone? You told him? Nigga, how you told him? You wasn't in his life.
But
You a deadbeat dad.
it's none of your business.
And you the worst type of deadbeat dad. You ain't sent Shorty to go get an abortion when she was pregnant. You had a shot. I don't even understand how he even talking to you.
See? There you go. You need to shut the fuck up, bro. It look like you still on that liquor. You need to shut the fuck up, my nigga. Cause you making accusations that possibly aren't true. And then you putting this nigga business out there. You say I get that, Rim. I'm saying if he did, we would have found out by now. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that.
To you. And my problem with Prince, Salam alaikum, my Muslim brother. I didn't know you was Muslim. My problem with you,
nigga, you can't be Muslim with all that jewelry on, my nigga. How many times have you ever seen Hassan go to a mass jig or even just wear a kufi? Don't worry, I'll wait. I see him trying to act like he fasting for Ramadan, but he keeps coming back fatter and fatter. Oh, I'm fasting this month for Ramadan. I mean, every time we see you, your neck get more gloppy and floppy. Every time we see this nigga, his neck get more sloppy, gloppy, and floppy. Gloppy, floppy neck ass nigga. Turkey neck, gizzard neck ass nigga. You ain't fucking fasting.
was the fact that you shared that video, distancing yourself from your nephew, a nigga or your cousin, somebody you wasn't in his life his whole life. He out here in the street, proud of y'all and repping y'all. But
and then you say, "Assalamu alaikum, calling my Muslim brother." You do realize Muslims ain't allowed to speak on other people's business, right? You're not supposed to speak ill of your Muslim brother, right? You do know that? No, you don't, because you ain't never read the Quran. That nigga ain't never read the Quran a day in his fucking life. You turn Muslim in jail for protection. I don't respect none of these niggas that turn Muslim in jail because 90% of them turn Muslim in jail for protection. Thigh neck ha-has. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. What is it, 12 o'clock? I might go longer. I don't know.
wasn't raised right. And y'all gonna sit up there and get mad and distance yourself? That's why I said go back to jail, man. Go back to jail. Because if y'all can't come out here and lead that little nigga, what's your purpose? We don't need you.
How you know that they that little nigga, he's a grown fucking man. You talking to this man like he a kid. He's a grown man and he don't need you to fight his battle. with his father and his uncle. You ain't got shit to do with it.
Let commissary feed you. That's my take on the situation. I'm doubling down and I stand on what I said. I said what I said. His father and his uncle put a green light on him. Y'all just left that boy for dead because he got emotional because Irv Gotti passed away. He had every right to. People cry when people die. Yes, 50 Cent had a right to feel whatever way he felt about Irv Gotti. But Little Preem had a right as well to feel the way that he felt. That's my take on the situation. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before he hurts you. I'm out.
That nigga a fucking weirdo, bro. Nigga's a fucking weirdo. Let's see if I got any other history. We got any other videos. NYP takes down notorious 59 brand Brooklyn gang. Oh my god.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? You see the look on my face? After watching the clip of these gangbangers gangbanging, I'm going to say this, and I don't care who take it personal. To raise your children in the hood where they have to step over crack rounds, look at people high on Molly, Perks, Xan, Lean. If your children have to go outside and you have to cover them and shield them on the floor because bullets is flying past them and you don't want them to get hit, and you have the money to move out of the hood, but you choose not to, that is child abuse. To not want better for your children, because I had to realize and grow up and realize that it is not normal for children to have their mother shield them while other children are running behind other children, blaming at their back.
Gang terror caught on surveillance footage. A barrage of bullets, 40 of them, fired on a street corner while an innocent family with a baby walks by and ducks down for their lives.
That's not normal. Izzy, I don't think y'all understand. Me being on YouTube, I started dealing in celebrity gossip and a lot of topics to keep myself relevant, to keep my message relevant. While the world is flipping.
What message? What message? What is your message?
Flipping upside down. It's turmoil all over the world. And we have an opportunity to rise up as a people and create our own table so that we can eat. And instead of us loving on each other, knowing that we broken in a sunken place, we scoring shots at each other. We are scoring points for the opposite team.
The fuck are you talking about?
We're scoring points on each other on a battlefield called Earth, making it hard for us to breathe.
But you was just in the last video talking about where's all the warriors at. Fuck, nigga, shut up, bro. You never make sense. You just be talking out your ass. I swear, yo, he just be talking out his ass. This Just ask where all the fucking warriors at. Right there shooting each other, nigga. That's where they at. Your message don't make sense. You flip flop too much, bro. You flip flop way too much.
It's not normal. And you see, Donald Trump, he got a cure for that.
They are very violent people. We also have many violent criminals in our country, however, that did not necessarily come here illegally, but have been arrested 30 times, 35 times, 41, 42 times in a couple of cases, 25 times, 18 times, many for murder.
He don't know if he want to be a preacher, a gangster, or an activist. This nigga's all over the place talking about messages. What message, bro? What message do you give anybody about anything?
Other heinous charges such as pushing people into subways. As the train's coming along at 45 miles an hour, boom, you get pushed into the subway. They had it last week. Hitting them in the head with baseball bats while they're not looking. Punching old ladies in the face, knocking them unconscious and stealing their purse. They even break into apartments and rape elderly women and beat up elderly men, beat them to hell. And I don't want these violent repeat offenders in our country any more than I want illegal aliens from other countries who misbehave. And I say, and this is subject to getting it approved, but if they've been arrested many, many times, they're repeat offenders by many numbers, I want them out of our country. I also will be seeking permission to do so. We're going to get approval, hopefully, to get them the hell out of our country along with others. Let them be brought to a foreign land and maintained by others for a very small fee as opposed to be maintained in our jails for massive amounts of money, including the private prison companies that charge us a fortune. Let them be brought out of our country and let them live there for a while. Let's see how they like it. You'll see crime all over the country dry up. Essentially, that's what Venezuela and other countries are doing. They're getting rid of their criminals and putting them into the United States of America. And their crime is down by almost 80%. We're going to restore law and order in America, and we want to bring back the death penalty for these horrible people that kill people. It's always a tough thing to say, but nobody likes it. But if you don't do it, we're just looking for trouble.
Donald Trump has a cure for that. Now, me,
You don't know if you want to be a Donald Trump supporter or against Donald Trump.
being my brother's keeper, I don't want to see you young boys carted off to the penitentiary. I don't think that's funny because I've been in those shoes. I know what it's like to be in C-74, 2 Upper, 4 Main, HDM, the Beacon, North Facility. I know all about that. It's not fun not knowing if you ever coming home again. And you dudes, y'all make it so hard because it's like, yo, if I had to watch the children in the ghetto and the mothers being afraid to come outside because your mother didn't raise you right, she raised you filled with hatred and your OGs misled you. Yeah, they misled you. That's why I had a serious problem with La Brim stepping down. No, you can't step down until you undo what you did. All you OGs.
The first step of doing that is to step down, you dumbass. The first step of undoing what he did with his gang is stepping down from the gang and denouncing it. That's the first step, you dumbass.
refugees coming home from jail that put that pain in, that served in the military called the streets. Y'all served in the military called the streets. You think you could come home from jail and act as if you didn't do nothing in these streets to corrupt these streets, and you're not even trying to undo what you did in these streets? Not on my watch. If I gotta pick between our streets being safe and y'all going to jail forever, ever, it's an easy choice when we watching babies on the curb, ducking and hiding.
Gang terror caught on surveillance footage. A barrage of bullets, 40 of them, fired on a street corner while an innocent family with a baby walks by. And
you making enemies out of everybody in your territory, bro. Seriously, you seriously, you just making enemies out of everybody. You ain't good. That's why you can't leave the house. You starting up with the brims. You starting up with the Supremes. You got enemies everywhere. And you think, and what you don't realize is some niggas feel like if I can't get to you, I'm going to get the next best thing. You don't even realize that. Now your kids ain't safe going to school. Now your wife ain't safe going to the grocery store. You don't even realize that when you out here running your fucking mouth. You don't. Right, that's his goal. That's what I'm saying. You think you trying to create a street name for yourself so you can say, yeah, I went up against the Supremes, I went up against the Brims, and I did this and I did that.
ducks down for their lives. Another man runs through the lobby of a building. Behind him, gunshots are fired. Everyone inside runs and gets down. Then there's another who's staked out inside a sneaker store. There he is, they say. A half hour later, he leaves and gets shot in the middle of a public street in Bay Ridge. 2 innocent bystanders are also shot.
Complete mayhem and terror. You know, we refuse to normalize this behavior.
These are just some of the alleged members of the 59 Brims Bloodhound Brims gang. 14 of them, including a 15-year-old, were charged with a 129-count indictment on murder and weapons possession for violent crimes committed throughout the Sheepshead Bay and Coney Island neighborhoods in 2021 and 2022. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez announcing the charges Wednesday and then reading text messages exchanged between those alleged gang members, describing the disappointment that they didn't shoot and kill their intended target.
They say it's a bad drill, and the person that we allege, Antoine Favorite, says, how was it a bad drill? He's asking, like, how was it a bad drill? We chased, they shot at their rivals. He says, because nobody got hit.
According to the indictment, the alleged gang members revealed an intent to murder opposing gang members through music videos, recorded jail conversations, cell phone evidence, and Facebook and Instagram posts.
There's a dangerous narrative out there that this kind of criminality has no consequence in New York City. That narrative needs to be rewritten, and today's 129-count indictment is a good start.
Despite that takedown, the Brooklyn DA says that 2024 was the safest year in Brooklyn's history when it comes to gun violence. He credits those takedowns and strategic enforcement from the NYPD. And the commissioner reiterating that these takedowns are far from over and that her officers continue to watch and will find anyone who commits a violent crime.
And then after y'all finish terrorizing the hood, y'all go upstairs to your mama's house and sit on your mama's couch as if nothing didn't happen.
The same nigga that said he was hopping out of moving cabs, 2 guns blazing, shooting at the police. The same nigga. The same nigga that said He was out there. He caught 3 murders. The same nigga that brag about going to jail for murder 3 times. Then damn near every video. Same nigga.
Some of us want better. And you little dudes, y'all gotta want better. And it's sad because all you dudes that be screaming, I'm outside. I'm outside. What's the point of you screaming that you outside if you can't control the little homies? If you call yourself a king, you dudes be calling yourself a god, and you.
How many of the little homies were you able to control? We have yet to see you stop any gang violence. We have yet to see you stop any of this shit. You think talking online that's getting the work done? Why don't you go outside and talk to these niggas? Oh, that's right, you can't. Oh, that's right, you can't.
Illest nigga in Nebraska, but y'all can't stop the babies from clapping babies.
Can you, nigga? We already seen what you can do when you go outside. You can't stop nothing. So how you gonna sit there and try to judge them? But y'all, all right, y'all. This is where I'm stopping this at. I had enough of this nigga. I'm stopping this joint right here. I had enough of this nigga. I'll get with y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get with y'all tomorrow because I had enough of this nigga. For real. I'll get with y'all tomorrow.